when we last left our crew, they encrypted a data shard leading to a lead on where Johnny Law might be, and quite possibly Mike Jones. With that also being said, the group had got a message to check in on some of their teammates that are now in a hospital.
Oh yeah, we left off on the hospital. I was wondering where we left off last time. That's right. We did a lot of work for their food.
And this time coming in on your way to the hospital, you have somebody else going with you named Trey. They look clean cut, and they have on a sleek investigator type uniform and not bothering to conceal their gun and stun baton. They have it out proudly, showing a confident, nonchalant about weapons. John, Bell, and Midnight, give me streetwise checks. See what backstory you may already know about this guy that's with you.
I kind of know a little bit about him.
Oh yeah, John, you do know about him. That's true. But
yeah,
Azir and Bell, give me streetwise checks. See, I know about Jazz's reputation in a gritty
I don't see
I'm trying to find it.
Bell in the list, so I'm going to refresh the page and see if that does it.
All right.
Streetwise under again.
Under social.
Social.
Oh. Bell, your character should be up to be available to see now.
I was thinking, that's the first place I looked.
Did you find it?
I did. Did it post or no?
It did.
Okay.
I do not see a character under journal.
You sure? Look under it should be a folder that says player character January 28th.
I still see NPCs March 24th.
Under that one,
well, you should see a lot more. Yeah.
Under that.
And Blank Slate John, March 23rd. Free use characters, NPCs.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
NPCs,
there it is.
Yeah.
Player characters. And what role did you want for that?
Streetwise.
One of your best roles. I know. Yeah.
Holy shit! He's starting off like that.
With a legendary role. Let's go. Come
out
on,
the
Bill.
rip.
Gotta clutch this whole session.
Out the rip. Hold on, I gotta make note of that. Bell, you look at Trey up and down, and you're like, wait a minute, I've heard all about this guy. You know that he's been in the news about locking certain gangs up, people of the Slammers gang, and and you know that he is in a highly publicized feud / beef with Julia Rothschild of Tarot Tech and the Slammers gang. Then I'm dropping it in the chat.
Yes, I didn't know about that. I have a Tarot Tech contact. We might be able to smooth that over.
Go on and let's say we did. All those assholes are going in jail.
Hey, just like I'm not bad like Mike, not every Tarot Tech is bad. Shannon, I think is her name. She might be good.
In Mike literally defined basketball for an era.
Michael Jordan has been used against the 22 Savages to try to get them to beat the 23 Savages.
Right.
So, yeah,
Really?
that has actually been used here.
Yeah. That's a deep cut. That was like about a month and a half ago. And Bell, you know that he's never betrayed anybody in his crew neither. So that makes you and the people you're with already breathe a sigh of relief. Trey, give me a streetwise check to see what you know about the crew already through word through the grapevine.
Uh,
Under social.
yeah, I have this strange bug where it'll just lock up and I can't change the buttons.
Only good bug is a dead bug. I just gotta tell you that.
I'll help you, Trey. I'll go ahead and roll it for you.
Thanks.
All right.
I'm bringing him back up. I have to roll D20 and bring up the character
Ooh,
again.
you rolled really well. Not Seth's legendary roll, but a 26.
That was almost a crit. Trey, you know about this crew that they've been in almost every corner of Night City, doing gigs
Alright.
here and there. You can tell their
Do we
experience.
go with the fact that I already know John?
Yep, you already know him. Already know him.
Okay.
Everybody knows John.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so John, hey, nice to meet you again. I guess we're gonna be partnering up for another run tonight.
Yeah, I mean, last time you didn't get to see my real crew. I know you ran into Kyrie, who was a temp. We're actually going to visit my real crew in the hospital. But these are two of my good friends. You know, Bell, he's the fixer around Night City. Definitely has quite a bit of connections around. And Azir is one of the best med techs I've ever seen, really healing up some people and offered some therapy to quite a few people that have helped out.
And all for free.
So you're like, what, playing Robin Hood?
Let's just say no one's exactly Robin Hood in Night City. We're not exactly giving Eddies out, but
I don't know. I gave a lot out last time.
yeah, but you also killed a lot of people with synth coke, so.
Take from the poor and give to the poor. That's what I always say.
Right. Literally. Awesome.
Well, Bill, Azir, nice to meet you. John can vouch for me, I'm sure, and it seems like Bill already knows quite a bit about me. So, what's the job? What are we up to tonight?
I don't know yet. I mean, right now we need to give the rest of this food to my crew in the hospital. After that, we might swing by the Red Bar and see what's going on and see if Luna has any headway on any gigs. I know she's looking for some the Golden Diamond whiskey. I think we called Gold Jack something. What did we call it?
Gold and Smack Daniels.
Gold and Smack Daniels. So I know Luna's looking for a new supply of Gold and Smack Daniels in the bar, but there might be some other stuff popping off. It's Night City. There's always a good thing to do.
Gotcha.
Awesome. I'm gonna drop you guys into the hospital, and then go ahead, Bill. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is a group. We need to go clubbing. Bring up that nightstick. Get some people over the heads.
I don't know. I have. Oh wait, I just heard the nightstick part. I was like, I've had too few many close calls in clubs, but you were saying like a real club.
Like a literal club. He like a play on words. I was, all
Go
right.
clubbing Broadway style.
All right, crew. Now, John Bell and Azir, last time you guys had an encrypted data shard with Johnny Law's diary entry. Do y'all want to share that with Trey?
Absolutely.
Yep, definitely. You can pull it up, but I know we're going to 61 Camden Court.
Yup. I'll show it to you guys. Let me know if it comes up for y'all.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. And then since most of y'all already seen it before,
I'll read it.
It's optional for you guys who've already seen it for to read it again, but it's there for you guys' leisure to refer as you wish.
So basically, tonight we can go after more of Johnny Law or go for Eddie's. So that's up to you all. If you want to go for Johnny Law, we can. We just might not get a lot of Eddie's for it, unless he has good gear to sell and everything.
What would you recommend?
I recommend getting through the hospital and then seeing what happens to us.
I really want your guys to be very thankful for the food that they have and not just be like, oh, sweet, yeah, some fries, cool, thanks.
And when we last left, the secretary took your information, John, and then allows you passage into the hospital. And Azir, you rub your chin. You're like, I can see what's going on in this building as well.
No, Azir was visiting Dr. Schmigan Sports or whatever
Right.
Name was
Yeah,
to learn about surgery.
I was
gonna learn
visiting
how to not
a
kill
Dr.
someone.
Schmagen board.
Awesome.
Dr. Schnatterspiel.
Schnatter.
Schnatterspiel. There we go. That's it.
Awesome. Hold on.
Do you want us to roll initiatives for the hospital at all, just because we're kind of separated?
Yes.
Oh, I saw the turn order come up.
Yes. Let's determine the turn order. Trey, let me put you on the board.
Where did you put me?
You're near the elevators on the right hand side.
Oh, my icon's so dark it's hard to tell.
It's all good. And then I can roll initiative for you.
Hey, Jazz, if you want, you can.
I already rolled initiative.
I gotta get you on the board too in the turn order, because it may be hard for you to click on your character and get you on a turn order on your device.
No, I mean, hold on.
Yeah, he rolled a 15. You already rolled it for him, but you just gotta change it from the 19.
There you go.
But Jazz, if you want me to make you some character art that's less dark, just DM me your character description and I'll put it through Mid-Journey. That's how I made mine.
Oh, the character description is exactly what you're seeing on screen right now, just with a lighter background so I can pick them out. That's all.
I got you. I'll see if I can get that art from Aaron later and Photoshop it.
Oh, Bell, a 20.
Nah, it was
That's
a 14. I accidentally changed the page, so.
No problem.
Wasting your luck.
Yeah.
Already. All right, we got Trey going first in the hospital. Trey, is this something you want to investigate, or do you want to hold your turn and watch how things play out before you decide on something?
I'm just gonna hold my turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna rotate to Azir's turn.
Okay, so I'm on my way to visit Dr. Schnatterspiel.
Yup, right here.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna start heading on over, and then and keep my ears out in case anyone calls for me.
We aren't in combat, so you can move all the way to him if you want and engage him.
Oh, perfect.
I
So
think
even if
Aaron,
we were in combat.
Yeah.
It's all
By
good.
keeping your ears out, you have cyberpunk ears that you can take off.
Just boop.
That'd be hilarious.
Like literally, like leave an ear somewhere to listen down. I would allow that as a cyber word too. Like I got cyber ears where I can leave it somewhere and have it as a recording device disguised like its actual regular ear. That's definitely in the realm of possibility.
You can now do that with like the
Pods, the AirPods.
iPhones. Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's true. That's true. And Azir, you go over there to the surgeon, and what are your intentions? Are you trying to watch and see what's going on, or study?
Yeah, I'm
what
just
they're
going
doing?
to observe, ask him what's his plans for his upcoming surgery, you know.
He goes on to say, "Oh, you're Azir. I never thought I'd be seeing you in here. Trying to learn a thing or two. Trying to know what's on the up and up. I take it, right?"
Yeah, I got a buddy in the hospital visiting him and figured, you know what? Why not get myself updated with the latest techniques?
I got you. I got you. Well, what we have here is somebody with 5/5 degree brain burns from running into black ice on the net. And if you watch right here with the way you handle this, and then he shows you how he's doing the surgery and how gentle he is and how he's finessing and using a feathery touch to close their brain wounds. Give me a conversation check.
5th degree brain burn sounds terrible.
Right. And the way she explains how to do surgery and how to tend to these wounds, you guys are having a good conversations, and you get a +1 on medical roles towards victims of net damage. So now you know how to handle people who have brain burns easier.
Ooh, perfect.
Then I'm gonna note that. Put that down. Awesome. And then we're gonna rotate it to Belle's turn.
I would like to see some if there's some kind of like emergency medicine, paramedic type stuff. So I stop killing people.
Like
You want to learn some first aid?
Yeah, I mean, like, not that my first aid is bad. It's just that I roll horribly. So any extra
A CPR
perks.
class. Yeah.
right.
CPR for the professional rescuer.
Right. All right, you go through the elevator and give me a D10. You go up to the next floor as you look to some for ways to learn more and chase your education.
Only a 3, but
You walk in, and the whole class turns to you as everybody's doing CPR on dummies. And the instructor says, excuse me, can we help you?
Hello. Yes. I would really like to learn a little bit about some professional rescuing, and so that will allow me to stop hurting people while they are bleeding out on my watch.
Oh, wait a minute. We know who you are. You're Bell, man. We've seen you, and we can definitely all. We're in general consensus. Cannot wait till you got in here. We seen the last few jobs you did on first aid, and we let's not talk about it. We all know what happened. We'd be more than happy to help you get in here and help you learn a thing or two. Now, Bell, give me a human perception check. You can tell the look on everybody's faces. They're like, wait a minute. They're giving you a side eye for some reason, but they're letting you sit down. They may know about your reputation already and some of the things you've done on purpose and on accident.
At least they know about me, right?
That's true. All right, Bell, give me a conversation check because they start going through the class. You listen intently, and you get a +1 on paramedic and +1 on first aid. And then people start getting comfortable and they start asking you questions. It's like, so Bell, why are you putting out laced sense coke in the streets, man? People are dying because of you.
Dude, check this link out. I sent in a link. There's a blog. Check it out.
He says a blog. It was like they squinting to try to see it.
Here's a link. Just open it up on your personal devices. Here's a QR code if you need that. I have an NFC card. You can scan that if you need to, but just check it out. This is all the information. It's got the videos. It's got transcripts. It's got all the stuff.
They start skimming through it, and a few people are like, but a lot of people are not believing it as they deal with a lot of overdosing patients, and you starting to feel that the tension is starting to rise in this class a little bit, and they might be calling security or working on getting you an intervention or getting you in the corner and asking you something.
I will answer any questions that you need.
They say, all right. So what's the source on this information? You could just had a net runner completely forge all this, man. And to top it all off, his logo's linked to Rockland, who famously is John and your crew. You guys are in cahoots. Now, we've heard some stuff about Mike Jones. We're pretty sure that stuff could actually be true because there are even more and more cases and reports coming out on him.
Yeah, well, follow the money. I don't have a lot. Mike does. If you want, I'll take a polygraph test. Not that those are very accurate, but I'll still take one. If you want, who's the most trusted classmate here? Who wants to follow me around for a while?
They say follow you around. Where are they following you around to? The instructor asks you.
To get the down low on all the scoops that you see here.
Oh, we're ready right now. And you see, like, in their throat and ears, they have cyberware that can record and detect if you're lying and such.
Right on. So I don't like everyone. That would be like, a crowd. So everyone in this class can vote on a person, maximum of 2. You will need to sign these waivers that you may die. However, that will not be on my hands. But if you believe all of this evidence that I have on this blog, then you will understand why this waiver should probably be signed.
Wait, Bill, what the hell are you doing? How you come up in our establishment, our class, and pass out waivers? Just give us to us straight before we get security in here and probably get the police in here too.
Hey, if you believe anything on that blog, believe you me, the law should probably not be involved in this. But I mean, if any of you were to take a legal look at any of these waivers, they're all the same. They all lay out risks that you would be associating yourself with. And I mean, honestly, I can't really do anything about that. That's just, the stuff that I get involved with because I am trying to be a good person and bring all of this to light. It's like a lot of journalism, right? Like journalists, you might not like them because of what they say, but they're spouting the truth. No, I mean, it's all up to you. That's what I'm saying. It's all up to you.
Give me a persuasion check. Two people eagerly sign the waiver and they kick back because they're really interested in hearing what Bell has to say.
Right on. I just gotta say, if the things get tough, you don't know me, and you can extricate yourself out of certain situations. But yeah, feel free to follow my crew.
They nod their heads and say, so just give us to us straight. Why were you trying to sell synth coke in the first place? Shouldn't you be going clean with the crew you're with now? It's not adding up. It's making it seem like you guys are all in cahoots together, contrary to the evidence that you're trying to make us believe.
I mean, synth coke is a product that brings cash, and people enjoy it. Traditionally, synth coke is something that is not traditionally laced with stuff, and I didn't do my due diligence. I can agree to that. You can agree to that, right? I didn't do my due diligence in getting it tested initially. However, it was from a name brand. It was name brand synth coke. So who wouldn't want it, right? But once I did find out exactly how wrong it was, I did. And I hope you can look into this. I hope you can really dive deep and have contacts and get net runners on this. But I'm not trying to do the politician thing, right? But yeah, dive deep into this and understand that I really did try to let my community know the product that was on the streets was not good. At every turn.
The detector, like the cyber on her neck, turns bright green, indicating you were telling the truth. Now give me one more persuasion check. They go all to say, all right, it's good that we can trust you and that's making sense and that you're putting a word out that stuff is bad. It's a good thing that you try to make up for your shortcomings. And two of us will be following your crew. And then we'll be more witnesses for you guys and helping with these articles and cases.
Right on. But honestly, first sign, you don't know me. Can you promise me that? Don't get yourself involved specifically, but be an unbiased third-party observer.
Gotcha. We can do that. Tina Bailey, it's going to be on you to follow him and his crew around. And you look at these two trauma team students. They look scrawny, but they look eager to learn.
Man, you're just disrupting class right now. You didn't even learn anything.
I did learn stuff. I got a +1 to my first aid, and I got a +1 to my paramedic. I'm just saying.
Oh, you did get that. I didn't even see
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then we're gonna rotate to John's turn.
All right. So the first person I was visiting was Justin in this little hospital bed. And I come up and say, "Hey, Justin, man, I know that Biotechnica job went a little south for you. From what I heard from the other netrunner, you encountered that Balrog. I'm hoping you're recuperating well, but I brought you some fries from the Netrunner Cafe. I know it's your favorite." And I hand him the fries.
Fly, you fools.
He opens the bag and he says, "John, I got huge respect for you, man. You didn't even have to come see me, but you came and tried to bring me my favorite food." And he holds up he looks in there and sees that they're burnt, but he looks at you and smiles because you tried to help him out and surprise him. And he's grateful for that.
Sorry, I apparently, they were getting a little cold. I tried to use that new glove and I might have fucked them up. I tried. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time for you, bud.
No problem, no problem. Now they say they redid the he starts doing a cough. They redid my evaluation, man. It looks like I'm only gonna have 6 months left to live, John.
Really? Because of why? Like, what's going on?
Man, if I tell you, you would never ever believe it.
I mean, try me. I've seen dragons and a lot of other stuff.
So that Balron in there, not only does it really go hard and is one tough cookie in the net, but apparently Biotechnica Strand is strong enough to give netrunners and whoever's the net cyber cancer. And boy, is it deadly.
All right. Do they have any treatments they think of? Or, if it's Biotechnica rooted, I might have one contact. I know he doesn't like me right now, but I could maybe do a job for him and look for some experimental treatments.
John, you don't have to do that. And give me
No, I'm gonna do it.
Give me a human perception check, John. You can tell he would be grateful if you help, but he's trying to be humble and not try to burden you, Winnie.
I'm gonna look at him and say, between everything you've done, you're not gonna be replaced. They tried to send me another guy named Kyrie, but as much as I like Kyrie, we're gonna make sure that you get through this. This will be my new goal. Cyber psychos can take a little bit of a background check because you're important to me. I have another hamburger I need to give to Justin because he's also here, but we're going to get you fixed, bud. I have to know, though, in your next 6 months, if it is your last, what do you want to do? Do you want to keep working in edge running, or do you want to take it easy? Because even if you take it easy, I'm going to get you fixed and we'll get you back up running in 6 months.
He goes, "Man, I honestly think that it's time for me to pass the reins down. And I know Kyrie is unassuming. I've heard about him. I've talked to him before, but please, that'll be his dream. So what I want is for him to take the reins. Help him out, John. Help him find his role in the world. Let him determine for himself as if edge running is for him."
All right, I can do that, but just know 6 months is at the end of your timeline. You got a good retirement coming at you. We'll get to it.
He nods his head, and then you hear the door bust open. Poof! Hey guys. Hey John, dude, I'm so grateful to hear you're gonna help me out and that You're gonna be saving your old teammate, helping him retire, man. And he pounds his chest. That's how you do it right there. You're exactly the edge runner I want to be once I figure out what role I want to master in.
Well, Kyrie, I guess welcome to the team. All right, so this is for Aaron, the DM. Do I need to choose a new role for one of my employees?
Give me a conversation check real quick and a persuasion check.
Or I guess, do I know what Kyrie's good at? But yeah.
You feel like with Kyrie, he'll probably do any role you would tell him to do. He'll at least try. And you notice he already has Neuralink and interface plugs, which you notice he doesn't have a cyber deck.
All right. So noticing that, I'm gonna say, hey Justin, while we're fixing you up, you mind throwing your cyber deck to Kyrie so you can at least be a little helpful? I'll make sure to keep him out of harm's way, and we'll keep him out of any of the Balrogs that you ran into.
And we're taking away his assault rifle.
She passes it to him. He's eager. He's like, "Wow, thank you. I'm not gonna let you guys down." So Kyrie is now a netrunner.
All right, Kyrie, if you ever get into bad spots, call in Justin and see if they can help you out at all. I know they're in the bed right now, but we're gonna help them out. You're my new clutch, so I want to respell Kyrie's name to my dog's name, so that's the Kyrie.
It's like, all right, if you're on my team, first line of defense right here. You are a net runner, hands them a cyber deck, and now the spelling of your name is changed. Your eyes turn blue as you as you go through the net and change their record's name, and so that's now how it's spelled.
And your fur turns kind of a slightly golden color.
Say it again.
Hey, he knows what my dog looks like, so he was saying it turned to the fawn golden color of my dog. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'll probably end my turn there unless I can go give Seth his hamburger.
Awesome. We're gonna rotate it full circle to the Jazz's turn if they decided on what they want to do or try.
I don't know any of the. I don't know Justin or Seth, so. But I will. Okay, I got it. I know what I'm gonna do since now I know Kyrie's here. I head over to Kyrie and I take him aside and I'm like, I want to give you a few pointers and maybe some advice about, how to handle yourself. And to start off with, you need a new gun. Okay, I think like an air pistol with acid rounds would be absolutely perfect for you and safer for the rest of us. And how about I take that assault rifle off you for now?
He says, "Hey, you're the veteran, Trey. I got you." And he instantly hands you off that assault rifle.
Okay. So I'm gonna go out and buy you an air pistol. No disrespect. I don't think you're ready yet for assault rifles, and I know we're not ready for you to have one right now.
He says, "All right. I shoot him a lot in the game, but as you know, the game in real life is just a little bit different. So thank you, Trey."
Did I hear mention of the game and did someone lose it?
I didn't lose it until you said it. Screw you.
Slid it in there when you gotta try to be slick to get them. Awesome. Trey, is there anything else that you want to do on your turn? Anybody else that you want to try to talk to or learn or investigate for right now?
Well, after you handed out the +1 medics and what, I want to go check out the course.
All right, give me a D10. Is it working for you, Jazz?
It's wild type.
I'll go ahead and roll it for you. Awesome. You look through the courses and you see, you know what? This is the one I need right here. You travel up the elevator and you walk in and you walk into a therapist's office. And they say, "How are you, Trey? Didn't expect to be seeing you in here. I saw you on camera down there with John and John Bell Azir and that crew. How can I help you today?"
Just like a psychotherapist?
Yup.
Yeah. See, that was already on my mind. One of the things to do. It's literally on the list of things to do. Hey, what about we schedule some time to
Oh, is it
work
Dr.
on
Cookie Dog?
my issues?
She goes on, "Yes, we can." And yes, John, it is. Like in your internal comms, you hear her through his communicator. And it's good that you see me at this time, Trey. We're actually holding a package deal on the therapy.
Really?
Yup, 1,500 eddies for 4 participants. Then she goes and say, anything else that you would like to know?
Well, yeah. How much?
Yeah, it's 1,500 eddies for 4 participants, but we do have one med tech that is good at therapy with us in the crew.
Yeah, are we doing our therapy session now?
I figured after we left the hospital, we'd try one.
We can do one now while we're in the hospital.
She goes on to say, "Oh, like she says, like without moving her lips, because she's in the internal comms with you guys. She says, I don't mind if you guys come in here if you guys want to do some group therapy. I can also give you guys some pointers on how to talk to people for a small fee of 1,000 eddies to help you guys' conversation skills."
Yeah, here's 1,000 eddies. Absolutely.
Bill just swoops everybody up.
So it's 1,000 eddies above the 1,500 eddies for 4 participants, though. I have
Yeah, I just
9
paid 1,000
eddies. My
eddies.
name.
Please help me with my conversation skill.
But if we, okay, so Aaron, can he do that separate, or do we need to do group therapy and then that?
For 1,000 eddies, she'll have a conversation with y'all and tell y'all give y'all some pointers on how y'all can have better conversations and be a better listener. And then 1,500 eddies for group therapy from her. But you guys know Azir can do it just as good without having to charge you guys.
I already took the 1,000 eddies out for the conversation skills, so that's already
So,
paid for. Here you go.
awesome.
I can pay for. I'll pay for John and I. So you can kick in for.
What'd you say, Jazz?
I can pay for John and myself.
You don't have to. Bell said he paid the 1,000. It was 1,000 just to teach y'all's whole group conversation skills.
You must have crazy amounts of cash.
I went from 2,200 to 1,200. Oh no, 2,100 to 1,100.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that the conversation skills were a group thing. So let's go.
You guys,
Dude, anything for skill points.
all right, you guys all pile in because they're like, okay, let's see what we can learn. And she talks with you guys. Now, let me see a conversation check from all of you guys to see if you guys are good enough listeners. And listening is an important conversation skill to have.
I got 8 luck to throw to that if I need.
You got it. You're doing a good enough job of listening. Yes. You listen to her detailed explanations on talking, listening, and being there for others very, very carefully.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Trey.
Oh.
All right, how much luck do I need to chuck at it?
No luck if you fumble. You're completely confounded. You're like, what in the world is she saying?
Can I do like a help-ish action? Is there something like that?
If you
Like
critted normally, but if you don't crit, then not. So Azir can come through this, crit it, and get Jazz back in the.
Yep, it's gonna depend. It's gonna depend on Azir's role, what you guys all absorb and soak in from the class.
Ooh, only 19.
19. So as she's explaining it, Jazz, you're like, what? That's how you do it? While Azir, Bell, John, and you guys new recruits, you guys can all increase your conversation skill by 1. And all of you guys notice Jazz's body language of, he doesn't understand. And now you guys have a chance to be able to try to translate what she's saying for Trey to understand. So Bell, John, and Azir, let me see one more conversation check from y'all. See if y'all can get through to Trey.
I will use luck if need be for Trey on my 20.
Yes, 4 luck.
All right, I'll use the 4 luck for Trey.
Awesome.
Expensive.
You guys put y'all heads all together, and you guys have a group chat circle in the room. And Trey, you're like, oh, that's how I need to change the tonality of my voice and such and such and such and such. And that's going to pull your conversation skill up by 1 point.
Good, I needed that. I need more, but I need that too.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. You know, guys, it just doesn't make sense to me sometimes.
So
I've
just
been
hit
through a
yourself
lot.
in the head a couple times and then think, ow, that hurt, and that's what people didn't like. That's
Get
my
you, Trey.
luck roll.
All right, cool.
And Dr. Cookie Dark asked, and now I'm just wondering, John, what happened to your people? I noticed that when they were carried in, they looked like they were on the brink of death, but they looked like they might be hanging on. And I heard, and I wasn't being invasive or eavesdropping or anything, but I heard something about a cyber cancer.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for them. I mean, they both got a little cocky on what they could do. Um, one is in the hospital for jumping off a building, which we can't really blame on anything but himself. The other one was trying to get into a Biotechnica keypad, which it would be my bad. I should have known that the black ice would have been tougher than what they reached. So I need to do better in protecting my employees, but except for the one that just jumped off the thing. I mean, he's gung ho, he's good. He's actually taken down a couple of tanks, so I trusted him to do what he could. Apparently, I shouldn't have. I need to be a little bit more protective.
Kyrie listening to all this, and you can see through his eyes, his contact list, and him taking notes of everything that he's hearing and seeing today. And you can tell that he's a sponge for information. So he's learning the conversation and how to protect others more as he's being around you guys. And she says, "Well, one thing I gotta tell you, and I'm sure some of you in here already know at this point. Pride can get you killed, but you also gotta get your point across. Now, y'all got a private therapy session, and you know what they say. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You guys have my number if you need to call me, and I'm probably gonna charge my rates up higher because I've had a lot of business in here, lady. A lot of people in here needing therapy. So I'm doing awesome. Business is booming. Y'all
Well,
take care.
Dr. Cookie Dark, I mean, is business not booming because I've helped you research all these cyber psycho stuff? I mean, really, let's not be honest. Let's be honest here.
Let's not be honest here.
Right.
A lot of your recent call to fame has been working with the cyber psychos I brought to you and brought back over the edge instead of Max Tech. So let's not increase too much, at least. I mean, we're both scratching each other's backs.
Hey, I didn't say I'd increase the price for you guys. I'm getting so busy elsewhere thanks to your help, John.
Exactly. All right. So as long as we have an understanding.
Also, Dr. Cookie Dark, I would just like to say that your lesson on conversation was very enlightening, and I would like, if I may, to shoot people your way, if they are lacking in that department in the future. Would that be okay with you?
That'd be awesome, and then I can get you a little commission on that as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I mean, everyone needs to learn the joy of gab, and I think you're the person to do it.
Thank you. Everybody grows when they're understood. And that's why we're here. And now, guys, if you'll excuse me, I got a client showing up here, and they really prefer their privacy.
Tell Johnny I said hello.
Afternoon, and I take off.
I'm going to look at her with a complete guess and say, tell Nicola Lasagna I said hi.
Give me a persuasion check. She looks at you and says, "Excuse me? Why would I tell him hi of all people, John? Why so specific?"
I mean, he's a really good guy, and, out of all the corpos that I've met, he looks like he's trying to do the same as you and help people out.
Interesting. Well, if I find ties on him, or if we were to ever cross paths, I'd let him know. I'd let him know that I got you. But the CEO of Biotechnica, would have nothing to do with little old me. I don't have clients that high profile yet.
All right.
All right. And now, John, do you want to hit? Hold on, we're gonna rotate to Azir's turn. Here we go. The Azir has something they want to do in the hospital as well.
I think I have to pass a turn. Baby's crying.
No problem. No problem. And then we'll rotate to Belle's turn if he wants to do something.
Let's see. Hospital. We can't do any more conversation stuff. What about kind of custom techniques could I learn here?
Ooh. Okay, Belle. We're gonna pass, and your turn is gonna be held for when you do think of something, and we're gonna rotate to John's turn as he talks to his other teammate. Cause you're standing there in the hall like, what can I finagle up in here now? As John's gonna be trying to talk to his bodyguard in their hospital bed.
Yep. So my last thing to do in the hospital is to deliver the mega meal from McDonald's to my bodyguard, and I'll say, "Hey, I heard Justin's a little out of commission. He might have some jobs up here to help him, you know. And I want to bring Jamail in and introduce Jamail to the bodyguard, or Kyrie. Sorry, not Jamail.
No problem.
So I'll bring Kyrie in, and I'll say, this is Kyrie. You know, Justin gave him their cyber deck to help us out while he's recuperating, and we figure out how to best help him out. You know, I got your burger and the thing you like. I hope you're at least doing well. I know it was probably hard this last mission."
Man, I've been doing better. But I've had better days, but I'm glad I'm still alive, man. You should have seen that guy's spine crush when I tackled him outside on top off that building, man. Felt such a rush. If I had to, I'd do it all again. Anything to protect you, John. I'm just trying to prove how loyal I am to you.
Man,
go ahead.
No, you've proven enough. Seth got that video footage if you want it to post on any of your social media. But next time, you know, I prefer you alive over risking your life, you know? So let's work together. The future is brighter than the present. So let's work towards that.
I got you, man. I think they said I'll be out in a week. I'll be able to be good, and we can go back to doing gigs and hitting the streets again, man.
All right. Well, I hope you like this burger. Give me a call if anything happens here in the hospital. But until then, stay good. Keep your bling shining.
Then he says, I like burgers, but I thought you knew nuggets were my favorite.
Yeah, these are the Dr. Ocean with nuggets, fries, and barbecue sauce, by the way.
Oh, it was nuggets and fries and barbecue sauce. Sorry. So that was just John forgetting, not John the exec forgetting. So it is nuggets and fries. I forgot about that. So yeah, there we go.
You say that, but he looks in the bag and sees it, and he says, thanks, man. Thanks, man. This is exactly... And I had to do it, John. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. And then he dips it and he starts enjoying and kicking back. And you can tell he's going to post that video on social media and brag about it all week while he's bedridden until he gets out.
All right. So I'll end my turn there in the hospital. I'm pretty much done for the hospital. I'll let everyone else do anything they're doing.
Awesome. Does Trey want to do?
I'm done now.
You done too? Cool. Has Bell thought of what he wants to do? If it's anything else he can scheme up.
I mean, maybe some business skills or people skills, like running a medical team type stuff. That, or you know, like emergency baby
Emergency, what'd you
delivered.
say?
Like baby being delivered. Like
In the delivery room. Give me a stealth check.
stealth. Okay, all right. Let's see if I can sneak in somewhere.
Sounds a little bit like Peepin' Tom almost.
Just want to learn something.
You sneak around and you take a look inside the delivery, like the delivery rooms where they have the babies already delivered and they're all in this room. Give me a perception check. Belle, do you have any luck?
Have all of it.
How
Wait.
many? How many?
Luck.
How much? Say it again.
8.
3 luck to squint your eyes and notice something.
Absolutely, let's do it.
You look in there, and then you squint your eyes, and you see nurses delivering shots to these babies, and you don't know what it is, and the liquid is
Compound V. We're on The Boys. Has anyone seen The Boys Amazon series?
I heard it was good. I heard about it, but I never seen it. And you see these babies getting shot with liquid that's black with gold glitter.
Oh, his ear's back, or maybe a final turn in the hospital.
Zero, what you missed was I sneaked
Right.
around the hospital, and I saw the baby delivery area, and the nurses are giving them shots of something that's black with gold glitter in it.
Even drugging the babies.
It's Compound V. They're making superheroes.
the soldier serum from Marvel. How was Belle reacting to seeing this? You know that this is off for sure.
I radio my group and let them know.
I'll sneak up.
What'd you say, Jess? Sorry.
I'll sneak up.
All right, so you're sneaking up. I'm just going to ask Bell to videotape it and send it to Shell Shock or his own blog.
I mean, I have these 2 students that are following me around, right?
Yup.
They're recording everything. Like, they're seeing this too, right?
Let me see. They don't notice.
I pointed out.
Give me a conversation check. See if he can get his point across. You get your point across perfectly. They see it and they're like, I've never seen that before. And they start holding out their agents and they're recording. The security comes by you guys and he says, you guys need to leave. You can't be recording babies in here. What kind of freaks and peeping times are you? Especially you students.
I'm sorry, they don't know me.
He holds his AR to your head. You guys need to get out right now.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. 120%, sir.
Did you record it on your own recording devices, Bell?
Oh, yeah.
So if you send that to me, I will. Oh, he might be telling you to do a film check.
Yo, give me a film check. Let's see the quality, the video quality.
Let's see, where was that under?
Technique. On your way out, you don't think that you think it's all right. You personally believe, oh man, this will do. Anybody can see this.
What about the students, though?
I'm typing it in. I'm letting you know.
And I tell them, hey, so like all the footage, let's put it up on my blog.
You should send it to me because I have a slightly bigger news
Yeah, absolutely.
connection.
Send John a link to my blog.
There we go.
One has a clear image of video in the delivery room, capturing all the scandalous activities that's going on with these shots. They post it immediately, and they send the video to John as well.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining me to, give this food and everything to my people. Why don't we head to Red Bar, a couple drinks, I would say on me, but I'm a little broke right now. Unless, you all want to head out to 61 Camden Street right now, we can do that.
Shell Shocks text you back, thank you, John. I'm posting this ASAP. And then you see that the video has been posted. Trey, you want to sneak in the delivery room still, too? You see the guard who's now standing guard in front of the window for right now. And you can see that he's trying to conceal it.
Nope, I'm done with that idea.
All right, give me a perception check real quick. And you are recording still, right? You still like doing a eternal feed, correct?
Yep. Always recording.
All right, give me a perception check real quick. See if you can capture some stuff on your way out and just like take a peek and then have a good video quality. Awesome. Now give
30? What? Go, dude.
I've got the crazy magnification thing too.
Oh, yup. Now give me a photo and film check. That's gonna be under technique.
Yeah, that's not so great.
I've never seen a base 30. That's awesome.
Yo.
And a crit. There you go. You got it all.
No way.
Guess
No
way.
way.
Guess way. Guess way. The near
Holy
legendary
crap.
roll.
I've got a 4. I've got a base 4 in that fucking skill.
He pulled it off though. The near legendary roll. Hold on. I'm just noting it down.
That's the first non-30 or non-crit 30 I've ever seen, and then you followed it up with a crit. We got to get some good footage off that.
For sure. You get this, and it's obvious everybody can see through the video on what's going on as you take a peek, and then you know them starting to put a hologram in front of the window, so nobody that's walking down the hall that can be able to see it. And then you make your way coasting to the lobby. All right. Azir, was there anything else you wanted to do in here in this in the hospital before everybody rolls out, before you guys walk out the door?
I'm gonna go check out the water cooler and see if I can hear any hot goss.
Ooh. What do you have in mind? That sounds very, very oddly specific.
I'm not sure, but considering all of the shady stuff that I've heard going on at the hospital so far, I'm sure that there's something. Maybe there's even like worker rights problems or something.
Okay, give me a human perception check for like you're basically vibe checking the employees, and then give me a regular perception check if you're gonna look around and find some clues. So with the employees, you think, hey, everybody's just going about their business, but in your perception, you noticed hold on real quick.
I can tell you the atrocity in this hospital right now is that they're raising the retirement age from 62 to 64 right now.
Right. You were seeing, you squinting your eyes, and you notice this hospital is not that sanitary. You start squinting your eyes, you know it's blood that's on the floor that's unmopped. On the walls is blood, all kind of bodily fluids on the beds, walls, sinks, and even the water coolers.
Wow, even you can't even drink the water here, really.
You are grossed out.
Is this where it's give me a resist torture drugs check?
Give me a resist torture drugs check a 0. I'm gonna give you a bonus since you're a medic. You're used to seeing gross like that. You got a tough iron stomach.
And you got a detox syringe if you need it.
True, that's true. Oh, it's nothing to you. Damn. All right, check this out. Yeah, hold on, let me jot that down. Wow, you tough it out. You're like, oh, another place that doesn't have the proper sanitation going on. You can determine that they're super short staffed. And that the turnover is crazy high. A record high.
A record high. That's exactly talking about my teaching job.
What does Azir do with this information, knowing that this place is unsanitary and you know they need people, and you're not saying it's fishy, but it's giving you an awful vibe. And the people, on the other hand, are carrying by like everything's normal. But you can tell that the average person would be up in arms right now.
I am, of course, going to wait until we leave the hospital and then share it to all my friends.
Awesome.
Especially our friend that does all the news.
Awesome.
That's shell shock. Yeah, you can send it as shell shock.
Yup. Awesome. Are you guys ready to head out the front door?
Yep.
Let's go.
All right. You guys.
I'm gonna send the video I got to John and Bell.
Awesome.
Log it.
Yep. And we'll get a shell shock later. Oh wait, I've got shell shocks now, bro. I'll just fucking send it directly to him.
Right? It's like, wait a minute.
You were on shell shock. You were shell shock with me, but everything anyone sends me about this hospital, I'm sending to shell shock.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna cut my light on. I'm not going nowhere. All right, there we go. Awesome. Videos of the delivery room are being uploaded to multiple blogs. And it has a 26% algorithm rate right now. So they're out there, but it's not going full steam quite yet. But you guys know, as word spreads, that rate could go up and it could be able to touch and be able to be information out there for more people. All right, and you guys walk out the front door. Let me put y'all on the map. All right, you guys are totally out of the vicinity of the hospital. It's just you guys and your trainees in there. You guys want to share information or have a conversation with the things you just learned and been through in this hospital. Shocking uncoveries.
I mean, we've talked a lot on internal comms. I think we should get in a car to at least the Red Bar to like regroup and stuff, and then head out to 61 Camden if we're
So what do
going
you guys
off
think
Johnny
was
Love.
going on?
Wait, Seth, can you hear me?
Do you really think it was Compound B?
I mean, it could have been. We never know what they're doing. Can you hear me, Seth?
I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you speaking.
That's what I thought.
I can hear
Right.
you. Yeah, I can hear you crystal clear, John. Funny. I know you didn't ask me, but I'm just letting you know.
Seth needs to rejoin and join. I disjoined and did it, and it didn't work.
Hey Seth, can you reload and John tried and
Wait, if we also need to check if Jazz can hear me. Jazz, can you hear me?
Yep, just fine.
All right, so it was only Seth.
It was only me, and I think I may have lost only you because I could hear your Azir and Aaron.
Okay, so I think we should get a Delamain back to at least the Red Bar, if not like my house, if that's what we want to use as a staging point, before we then go on. If we go to the Red Bar, Luna could give us some more hints about what to do, like get the gold smackers, whatever. But if we're going to go after 61 Camden Court, we might want to go to my house in the executive zone. But we should
let's go to your house.
Right.
If y'all want to head to my house and recuperate, talk about all our stuff, and then go to 61 Camden for Johnny Law, we can do that.
I like this idea. Let's hop in the car and we can talk about exactly what we're doing while we're there.
So I'll look at Belle and say, I can't pay for the ride this time, but Belle, I need a little bit of a hookup. I need 3 doses of black lace with 3 air hypos, and I mean this ride.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Right, hold on. Right.
John, after the other night, I decided, since I was flush with cash, to buy 4 doses of black lace. So here's 2? I'll keep 2.
All right, 2 works great. Thank you very much. And is that 2 air hypos with it?
Yep, ready to go.
So I'll take those 2. So if Belle can buy our Delamain to my house, we can head there to recuperate and get through it.
Okay, what's the cheapest one?
The cheapest one is $200, but it has no insurance, and you'll be blacklisted from Delamain if we get attacked and the car gets damaged.
Okay, that's on you. I'll give you $200. You can book it.
You can book it, right? Awesome.
I don't have that much money. That'll take me below 1,000, and like 1,000 is like my
savings, right?
Azir, do you want to put in on the Delamain at all?
how much do you need for the next level?
So it's 500 total for an Excelsior package that gets us an armored car to our destination. If Belle puts in 200, we need 300 more.
Is there no in between? Is there an even higher?
No, it's 200 or 500. I mean, we can get an Uber for 20. We can get an Uber for 20 eddies, but then that's a driver that could fuck us over or do anything.
That does sound pretty funny, but no.
200
I
is
can give
the
you
base
300.
level. All right, so if you're putting in 300, Seth's putting in 200, we can get an armored car to my house.
Darn, now I'm poor.
To Beaverville we go.
Beaverville. Full speed ahead. All right. The Delamain.
And then John says, hey, because he knows I'm lying.
Hold up. So the Delamain comes up rather quickly, and you guys hear a message on there and says, "This is your 20th Delamain ride. You are eligible for a free Excelsior package next time." And it speeds off toward Beaverville. Next stop, Beaverville. And John, I'm about to use your token as a placeholder for your guys' ride as you guys make your way to the executive zone. So I'm just gonna put one token on the board. And as it's making its way toward Beaverville, let me get a perception check from all you guys as you guys are rolling on your way to the executive zone.
Do you have a Beaverville house map? Because I saw Basehead in like a house that looked like Beaverville before, but I didn't know.
I do. I just got one like literally like 40 seconds ago. I think you'll like, but let me know if it's the other, if you prefer the other one, the luxury.
Either one, whatever you think. You're the DM.
All right. But I'm open to suggestions too.
I did want a house map. That's the only thing. Yeah.
I'll show you one. I think you'll like it. If not, let me know. I think you'll like it. Azir, dude. Let me get John and Trey 27. He's got the eyes of a hawk.
Trey beat me and the crit. Wow, there you go.
So the thing about Trey is he's paranoid from all this gang stuff he's been into. So he's super on alert. He's a detective that's super on alert. Thus his perception is.
I've got my cyber eyes are bonusing me.
Yup.
I've got a skill that's bonusing me.
Yup.
So that's where you see the extra 3. And perception is one of my better things. I'm a detective, so my perception is crazy.
Also on just a whole nother level, like 4 above.
You guys are rolling through, and you guys notice, oh shit, here we go again. You guys see 2 people with shotguns in the middle of the street. Blowing away at civilians in the middle of the street, with the Delamain stopping in the middle of the road because the auto detect isn't going to let them run these guys over.
Do they look like cyber psychos or gang members? Is that a streetwise from us all?
Man, with you guys' perception checks, you think it is both.
Shit.
Crazy cyber. Okay.
John, I didn't know you lived in kind of a poor area.
Yeah, we haven't got there yet. We still got to drive all the way around here and then to there for my house.
I mean, I live in the combat zone, and it's worse up here. Like, seriously.
But, I'm a little inclined to help a cyber psycho, but if you all aren't feeling it, I guess we can deal with it how you want. But
where do we go from here?
I drew a green line for the path that leads to my house.
So where do we go from here? That's Blink 182. I'm feeling it, so.
Okay. I'll look at Trey and say, what do you tend to do with cyber psychos?
We kill them.
All right. So you sound a little max tacky to me. We don't kill them. We
incapacitate them, right?
In my viewpoint, we incapacitate them and send them to Dr. Cookie Dark for rehabilitation.
And get paid too. That's part of it too at this point too.
You asked what we do.
No, not we. That's what I do. It's part of my research.
If I send them to Cookie Dark, I get a commission. So absolutely, let's get this turned around.
Let's go combat mode. All right. Everybody wanna Trey says, "You know what? This is crazy. We can't have two cyber psychos from a gang just blazing away at civilians in the middle of the street. This is not acceptable behavior." And with that, he opens the door and tells Kyrie to stay right here.
Kyrie, watch and learn. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got his assault rifle, and I didn't get him an air pistol yet, so... I mean, what's he gonna do?
I'm getting strong dad energy. Unacceptable behavior. You guys stay right here. Don't move.
Don't move at all whatsoever. I got. Oh, we got everybody on the board. Awesome. Everybody, click on your character tokens and give me initiative.
Aaron, I can't click my token.
Let me try to help you out. You mind putting yourself on the board, John? If that helps.
Yeah, I can do it.
All right. Awesome. And then Trey, I'll help you get on the turn order.
No, I already did it. Oh, you'll help me get on the board, right?
No problem, no problem.
So I'll just look at the group and say, please try to use non-lethal force at the end. We're going to send these guys back. And, we've had a lot of help from rehabilitated cyber psychos.
What did we get for initiative? Oh,
Like
you're
you're
first.
first. Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. Where are these other initiatives coming from?
Got some bad guy initiatives.
Okay.
You accidentally rolled a 24 for him. You need to re-roll.
They got an initiative bonus, and I just added that to them.
Oh yeah, I was joking.
No, you're good. You're good. They're bored. You guys can tell these guys are borged out. Kyrie says, "Okay, looks like it's my time to finally net run and try to jam their guns or something." And you guys can tell in his eyes he's trying his best, and he's not phased at all. These two guys look at you guys in a Delamain, and they start unloading. Doing and most of the bullets bounce off of the plating that's around the armor, but you can tell that a few of the shots went through, but none to worry about too much. You would presume like, oh, they're shooting, but it's not doing much right now because none of the shots are getting through the glass yet. As they keep on shooting, you guys notice them click, 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 that both of their guns in their hands are jammed.
Oh, Kyrie, let's go.
He goes on to say, hey, all those video games and elf lines online finally paying off. Just only if my buddies online could see me do this. They will be cheering me on so hard. And then we're gonna rotate it to Trey's turn.
I doubt it'll work, but I want to try it anyway. Just in case it's the easiest way out. No, wait. These guys are fully chromed, right?
Say it again for me.
These guys are fully chromed, right?
You can tell they're highly chromed for sure, yes.
I whip out my stun baton and charge.
Alright. Let me see a melee weapons check.
Thunder fighting.
So what is like they're chromed out? Does that mean?
That means they have a bunch of cyberware. Like like noticeable cyberware.
Linear frames, grafted muscles, stuff like that.
Yo,
Because chrome refers to metal.
Why can I not find the skills section right now? Oh, there it is. It's under
Fighting.
Have you guys watched the Cyberpunk show?
I have.
I finished it.
Yes.
I could never figure out what their slang terms mean, like Gronk or
Choom.
yeah.
Choom is just like idiot, big guy, like dude almost. Yeah.
And like
You wanted an athletics check?
melee weapon.
Melee weapons. Sorry.
You good.
I don't have melee weapons in your body.
It's under
It's
fighting.
under fighting. Who is Reaper?
Unless,
Oh, that was the other. Okay, the other
it's,
people.
it's these guys in front of you. Awesome. Now, Trey, give me 2d6. If you need help with that, I can roll that for you.
You go ahead. It'll take me a while.
All right.
Oh, I mean, I've got the stun weapon loaded already.
Awesome. Go ahead and click on attack for me. First one hits for 3 damage. And the second one hits for... Probably that should be under melee weapon. But I'll make some adjustments on your character sheet real quick, Trey.
What's wrong?
It's a melee weapon check and not a brawling check.
Oh,
I got you though. I can be able to adjust it on my end too. There we go.
If you drag the stun baton from your compendium, it'll also give you this alternating fire node.
okay.
As you start swinging your stun baton, the electricity zaps him a little bit in their arm, but you can tell that made him only madder. Does Trey want to move anywhere?
Cover. Is there any cover nearby?
Give me a perception check.
I mean, wait, I ran here. I'm going to run back to the car and get behind it.
All right. You got it. Azir, you witness these guys unloading their shotguns into the cars to no avail, and you witness them having problems with their gun as Kyrie exclaims in happiness he got it jammed and he contributed. You see Trey hop out, swinging his stun baton, connecting with the sides of their bodies, but you can tell that made them just even angrier than before. How would you like to react?
We're trying to catch the people alive.
Yeah, we might have to shoot him down a bit.
So if you're saying over internal comms, I'll say yes. We can always bring a cyber psycho back beyond the edge.
Okay, then does anyone want any medicine quick before we all head off separate directions?
I'm pretty good, but there is like an adrenaline stim you can give people if you think anyone's particularly weak.
I wasn't sure because I don't have a whole lot that I can do in terms of bringing people in. I can support you guys or I can shoot them down. So I was offering support
but
before.
You can also shoot them in the knee. You can shoot them like aim shots, but I think body shots right now are going to be good because it probably won't kill them yet. so you don't have to do an aim shot.
Okay. Then I'll go for a shot with. How far away are they?
They are like 2 yards away. They're nearly directly in front of you guys' vehicle.
Insane.
Did you say 2?
Mm-hmm. They're like right up on you guys. So for you to swing at them and get in cover behind the car is easy for you.
Okay, then I'll shoot them with the shotgun probably.
All right, let's see it. Somebody.
Oh God, I love it. Okay.
You pull out your shotgun, poof, and metal starts flying off of their skin as you see all the pellets get in their chest and more metal fly off their sides. And you feel like a few more of those, you can start hitting some internal organs, and they'll be close to passing out if you keep on wearing those weak spots.
Okay, then I think I get another shot. Is that how that? I forget why.
The shotgun in particular is ready to fire 1, so you can still move, but you can't shoot or do anything else violent.
Okay, sounds good. I'll stay where I am.
Awesome. Belle, you see Azir twist out the window, and you see the spray of bullets hit them in the chest, and you see, wait a minute, that's a weak spot right there. If you can just keep on putting shots in them, then eventually they'll start bleeding and they'll go down.
Right on. Kyrie, thank you very much for the jam. I'm assuming it's either strawberry or raspberry. And I point my gun out the window. Heavy pistol.
Oh.
Hey!
26? Yeah, he did.
What's that do? That's the first one I've gotten.
So it's double damage, so 18 damage.
Yup.
Wow.
You pull out your pistol out of the side of the window, poof, and you see that bullet spray get much wider, and you start seeing some blood start to dribble out and gurgle on the outside of their chest and run down their body a little bit. But you can tell it's going to take a little bit more than that to keep them down, but you know for a fact that it's coming around if you just trust in the process.
I'm trusting the process and doing
RF2. Yeah, there you go.
You unload your second shot, and then he leaps behind the advertisement, behind cover, as a trail of blood drops down as he jumps over there. Your shot barely misses.
Barely misses, like if I needed some luck behind it, it would have hit.
You would need 9 luck in this occasion to dodge this.
Oh, so not barely.
Does Bell want to move anywhere?
Bell is gonna remain in the vehicle with his hands and feet.
Right. He just puts his hands. Keep your hands and feet in the seat at all times. Awesome. And then we're gonna
be AFK for just a moment.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna be AFK for just a moment.
All right, no problem. And then we're gonna rotate to John's turn, who witnessed them have reflexes to dodge Bell's second pistol shot. You're aware that these guys are quicker on their feet than the usual edge runner. How does John move forward with this information?
All right, so I want to go for the one more hurt than the other one. Do I know which one that is?
Yes.
So I don't know how many movement squares we are since we're on the bigger, like, How many movement squares away is he?
He's 10 yards away, so that's like two movement squares behind
All right,
cover.
so I'll move up to him. I'm gonna pull out the Kendachi Mono 3, but I'm using the blunt of the blade since they're cyber psychos to hit him across his head. That didn't work well. So we'll see how that goes, and then I'll go for my second shot.
Give me a resist torture / drugs check.
All right, I leveled this up just for this occasion.
As you start to swing the hilts of your blade, you feel some pain in your hands, and you look at them, and now you have 4 Tarot Tech cards stuck in your hand. They start burning your hand, but through all the trials and tribulations you've been through, you grip your fist as tight as you can and you keep your hand on your blade. But you take 1 HP from these cards.
1 HP. I'm just gonna say, God damn it, Carmen, we need to talk, and then I'll go for a second blade hilt to that. If I have 4 luck to make that hit, if need be.
It hits. You bring the bun of it right in there in their flesh wounds, and you widen it up even more. And you can tell the first one, who was already weakened, is near out. But you can tell they're running off adrenaline at this point.
It'll end my turn.
All right, as you guys are all in the car watching, saying, "Oh shit, who in the hell is trying to ambush us?"
I will say, technically, for your benefit, I was out of the car because I chased that guy behind the billboard.
Awesome. I'm talking about the people that were in the car, like Azir, Trey, and Bell. They were watching out, and you're in your head, you're thinking, "Who's ambushing us?" But the people in the car are like, "Who's that ambushing us?" What feels like a thunderstorm of cards shower the Delamain you guys are in, and it sounds like the loudest hail you ever heard. And then you hear sizzling as the roof starts to melt a big hole in it. John, give me 2 evasion checks.
John, I think we should get our money back for this car because it's not very good protection.
We actually get refunds for the Delamain as long as it's not Arasaka, so we're good.
He's right. Did he give me the 2? Yeah. Wolvers come out of his arms, a set of 6 on each arm, and these gang of blades swing at you. Shing shing! But you're keeping it up, and you keep dodging. Give me another resist torture / drugs check as you're dodging. These cards are still lodged in your hand.
Not great. Not great.
You start seeing double, John.
The disadvantage on attack, I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm. I'm just dropping in there for seeing double by Tarot Tech cards.
Should have party harder with Seth, so I was used to this.
Right.
You're like, we need to get Team Rocket out of here.
Right. And then the last Cyber Psycho is gonna lift up the car you guys are in, unless somebody wants to take an attack of opportunity to try to stop them.
Doing what?
They're trying to lift up the car from the side and flip the car over while you guys see somebody else coming in from the top as well.
So I'm probably not close enough for that attack of opportunity, right?
That's true. You're just 10 yards away.
I think Azir and I will probably, hopefully, shoot out the side of the window. Oh yeah, Azir, the roof is melting off of the Delamain, by the way.
Good thing that I paid for that extra 300.
Mm-hmm. We get our money back though.
You don't get your money back. We get a second armored car. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Trey's gonna. Is it my turn?
It's if anybody wants to have attack of opportunity, is one of these cyber psychos is lifting the car to flip you guys over. You guys have an option to shoot at them whilst they do that.
Is it same rate of fire, so I can do heavy pistol twice?
Only once. One attack. Make your next move your best move.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire a burst. Wait, is mine it or somebody else's?
You guys can determine the order you guys want to attack this guy flipping over. My people who are still in the car.
I pop out the SMG out of my leg.
All right, let's see it.
Bell fired with a 19.
And Azir with the 24.
Oh, gosh. Go Azil. That shotgun.
Uh-huh.
And then Trey with a 17.
Trey, let me get 3 luck to have this connect, as they're between 0 and 6 yards since they're near you, since they're flipping a car up. And that'll definitely hit. Actually, I'm sorry. 5 luck to do more damage. You can do 3 luck to get only 9. But you can be able, since auto fire multiplied damage, you could be able to get up to a maximum. 3. So you can be able to, so check this out. Since you rolled a 17 and they're between 0 and 6 yards, 3 luck, you can get 9 damage from that. 4 luck, 18 damage. And then 5 luck to end up having that be 27. And that's how auto fire works. The more you beat the DV, the more damage you can do, up to 3 in this instance.
Yeah, I remember reading that this morning. I'm actually getting through most of the rule book now. Yeah, I'll use 5 luck.
All right, you guys seen him try to flip over the car, and as the car's tilting, and another edge runner's coming in from the top of the melted roof, you guys unload. Bell, poof, with your pistol, straight at them, leaving dents in their metal. Azir cocks her shotgun, opening up even fire. And Trey, you aim with your leg, and it's opening their wounds more and more, getting bloodier and bloodier, and then the car just poof and falls down just like how he was standing just before, and this guy falls over.
Dead or unconscious?
You don't know.
Okay.
Oh, you killed him.
Hey, you're the medic. Come on, save him, Azir.
Right. He has a point, Bell, Azir, and Trey, give me evasion checks.
Pretty good. Oh, double 19 and a 21.
The edge runner jumps in the car with you guys, and they and start flinging more cards at you guys, but you guys are all dodging them. You notice these things are razor sharp and come even faster as bullets. But you're quick on your toes. You've been through worse, and you're able to not get hurt by any of those. And then we'll rotate it to Trey's turn.
Okay. So just because I took that bathroom break, we got Psycho 1 took off. We just put Psycho 2 down, dead or critically wounded. And how many of these tarot deck guys are messing with us right now?
You see only one messing with you for right now, but a storm of cards just rained down upon you guys.
So Psycho 1 that took off, John is engaged with right now.
That's true.
Okay.
Yep.
Congratulations. And sorry for your loss.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna auto fire the tarot deck guy.
All right, let's see it. It's going to be between 0 and 6 yards since they're so close. Unless you want to move out of the car and try to get a better range, because that's an option as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can move, shoot, and yeah, I'm gonna move to point blank range.
You said point blank?
What's how?
Assault rifle doesn't work well in point blank range. I'm just going to give you a warning if you didn't know.
The SMG range.
But I'm using my SMG.
Your SMG range is best at between 7 and 12 yards. So you could, again, since they're in there with you, they could be able to take some swipes at you as an attack opportunity. But you could get between 7 and 12 yards just in your perfect range, and then try to auto fire would be your highest chance of making sure it hits, as an example. And then you can still move.
Thank you.
Or even get back.
And I'm not gonna auto fire this time. I'm just gonna take two shots at him. All right, so I move to optimum range.
All right, give me an
and
evasion
fire.
check.
Give me a what?
Evasion check. They're gonna try to swipe at you as you try to move around.
There you go.
As you try to slide by around them to get to your perfect range, they start flinging flaming cards at you, but you're weaving through them. And then, Trey, the rate of fire, I want to say it's 1 on the heavy SMG, but when you're ready, give me an attack check, and click attack on the weapon you want to use in the corresponding mode that you want it to be in. Because auto fire, it should be orange, and then if you click it, it should be a different color, but it'll let you know if you have it switch the modes, and it's going to change the roll that's going to come up for all of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to auto fire if it's just gonna be one round. I need to take these bozos out. All right, so I'm firing at bozo 1. Neither of them have been hit, right?
We only have one enemy left, and he's very low health. The other one's been taken out.
And then who are you aiming for, Trey?
One of the tarot deck guys.
Awesome.
The tarot deck guy.
You let off a shot as they're inside the car. Boof! And you catch them in their hands, and they hold onto their hand in pain.
It wasn't a single shot. It was auto fire, by the way.
Okay, give me an auto fire check, because I'm seeing it come up as a handgun check. I'm sorry. I can look at it for you. I got you.
turned it on.
I'll help you out. When it's orange, it's auto fire. There we go. Now you see how it says auto fire by, and then the DV table is different, and then it says auto
Gotcha.
fire next to the damage. You got it. Do you want to spend and how far did you want to be? Because I thought you wanted to move between 7 and 12 yards to get a single shot.
Yeah. And 7 to 12 yards is still my best range.
So you want so I'm asking you, are you doing a single shot or an auto fire? Because auto fire is only rate of fire 1 and standard shot is rate of fire 2. Oh, apparently it's 1, but on the screen it's 2. I'm sorry about that. The rate of fire on that is 1. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
All right. All right, so I'm totally confused now. I guess I'll just take the normal single shot. Right?
It's up to you. You can be able to take a single shot, and the rate of fire on that is 1, or you can be able to auto fire just, which also counts 1. And then as you see, the ranges are different on the DBs. Even though between 7 and 12 is still the best, it's slightly different. So I'm just making sure I got what you want to do.
I'll take that first. Now I understand what you're saying. I'll take that first shot that I already made. The single shot.
So the 23 with the 13 damage.
Awesome. You let off a shot and it goes through their hands and they start holding their hand as blood is running down their arms. But you can tell they're unfazed in the face, as if they have pain editor cyberware in. Awesome. Now, does Trey want to move anywhere else?
Other side of the car.
All right. And then we're going to rotate to Azir's turn.
Oh,
Azir, are you there?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
You got it. It's in the car you witness Trey start taking shots at the tarot tech and start grabbing their hand, but they look more unfazed than an average person after taking a bullet in their hand. How is Azir reacting?
You have active.
Can I insight this?
Oh, give me a tactics check. I'll help you out.
There's zero motivation that comes in like in going to like just
Thunder
Oh, technique.
Well, education, tactics on
education. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's where I was checking, and I was like, huh.
Oh, you don't know what to do. You're confused.
I mean, that accurately describes me.
when in doubt, shoot him.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll go for a tactical shot since I accidentally probably killed the other guy.
All right. Let's see it.
And it's pretty tactical. 3 1s in damage.
So you at your closest target, the Terra Tech Edge run in there, and they hold up their arms, and you can tell that some of the pellets went through their arms and hit them in the face. But they look unfazed when they put their arms down. But as their face has blood running down it, and you see the bullet shards vividly pelted their face. Would you like to move anywhere?
Can I get to where the body of the guy was so I can determine if they're alive or if something can be done?
Yes. Give me an evasion check if you want to do that first.
Yes.
As you start bending your body out of the roof to get out and get to this body to give the medical attention, a barrage of flaming cars, flaming, start going at you. But you start twisting your body and whizzing through them, and you get to the body. You get to the target that you want to reach to. Give me a paramedics check as you try to give them an evaluation. Oh shit!
That's nice.
You did the best CPR ever.
Good time for it.
So you can tell they were about to be dead, but you stabilize them just right, and you know that they have another chance at getting therapy and getting some help. And you know maybe one more decent shot or knock across the head will make the other cyber psycho buddy unconscious. And you feel like one more decent shot could kill or knock out the edge runner that's coming in trying to ruin your day.
Okay, I'll pass that information along to Tom's.
Awesome. And then we rotate to Bell's turn. Bell, you just witnessed Azir dodge flaming cars that you've never seen before, and then get to this down body, and you receive the information that they're alive and stable, and that you guys may get out of this alive and unfazed if you guys play your cards right and move in a swift and efficient manner.
Well, I have a rate of fire of 2, and there are 2 perps.
That's true.
So, new guy, it's a heavy pistol attack.
All right, let's see it. Oh! Damn! How do you want to do it?
Non-lethally, putting it into a place to where they're just like, what's going on?
You said just in a place that'll knock them out.
Yeah, so, and they're just like, what's going on? Like,
right.
Fall flat. Like, that's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Awesome. You dump a shot, and they get sent flying back out of the car and hit the ground. But you can visibly see their lungs coming up and down. You can tell that they're still gonna make it.
And then shot number 2 going to other guy.
All right.
Oh, sorry, that was initiative.
It's all good.
Which I guess it's good that it was initiative because it was a fumble.
Yeah, but you let out the second shot, poof, and he falls over as well. You're not sure if he's dead, not sure if he's unconscious, but you see that he's down.
I take some sunglasses out of my pocket and over my eyes as I'm saying, and that's how that works out.
Give me a style check. Give me a style check. Oh, and hold on, Bill. Hold on. All right, Bill. Bill, what's the line that you want to say? Say it again.
That's the way that works out. Hashtag catchphrase.
All right, you pull out, boof, boof, and you see both bodies drop. And then one more time, Bill, can you type in the line on roll 20 real quick?
It's not a cool line, but it is cool.
All right, drop it real quick while we rotate to John's turn.
All right, for my turn, I'm just going to look at everyone and say, hey, does anyone have 200 eddies to send these people to Dr. Cookie Dark?
And then Bell said,
Pay to give them therapy?
Well, we got to get them to therapy, But
yeah, I get 200.
If you got the 200 eddies to pay, I'll call Dell right now. So I want to get on a call to Dell.
All right. Before you do that, Bell takes a shot. Poof. You see one body flies by, lands unconscious, and then takes another shot. Boom! Send the cyber-psycho flying with their wound, gushing blood into the air. Then he puts on his sunglasses. And that's the way that works out. Hashtag catchphrase. And actually looks decently cool doing so. And the Delamain answers.
I was like, hey, Del, I need to order a new taxi for 2 people to go to Dr. Cookie Dark. And, we ordered the Excelsior package and it got a little beat up. We need a replacement here on wherever we are. It's going to take us to the executive zone to my house, and those 2 people should go to Dr. Cookie.
3.
No, only 2 of them are cyber psychos.
Oh. Third one's not?
Right? I mean, am I wrong? If all 3 of them are cyber psychos, then we'll take all 3 to the Dr. Cookie Dark, but I thought only 2 were.
Give me an evasion check, everybody.
There you go, Bell.
Oh, Bell.
Hashtag catchphrase.
Like, son. Oh, Trey.
Trey.
Damn.
Phrase. Dose.
Damn.
Bill, you're looking good, but nope, not that good.
You're looking better. I can see that.
Hold on. And Azir, are you there?
Oh, yes.
May I have an evasion check, please?
Oh shit, people doing crazy evasion.
Right?
Yeah, you gotta crit this now. You got it. Let's go. Hey, a 20. That's pretty good.
Azir, may I please have 2 luck?
Oh yeah, sure.
You guys look in the sky, and you guys see a barrage of cards falling down from the sky as if they're rain. Some of them flaming, some of them with electricity coming from them. And they all start boom, 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 falling down into the car. And you guys are all weaving and rotating in there, dodging all these at the speed of light. And then the shower stops. And you determine, okay, I don't think that was a cyber psycho that got in the car. These 2 guys, you can determine their words, but you guys can tell that. Give me a tactics check, everybody, all 4 of you guys, and see if you can determine if there's a cyber psycho in here or not. John has no idea.
What's that under?
Education. Oh, that was a damn good roll, Bell. That was a damn good roll, Trey. Bell and Trey, you figured that this whole thing could have been a setup from Tarot Tech with these cards coming down and one assailant not acting cyber psycho, while the other 2 were shooting civilians. The Delamain comes up and the door pops open for you guys to put whoever you want in there.
I mean, we'll put both the cyber psychos in there for therapy with Dr. Cookie Dark.
All right, you move the bodies in there, and then the car goes on its way.
Wait, don't worry. Nah, never mind.
So, Trey, you paid 200 to deliver them. We'll talk to Dr. Cookie Dark whenever we get to my
No, I was thinking stuff the other one in it, stuff the tarot card tossing maniac that's right next to us in the car, right next to the car. I was going to throw him in there too.
I mean, we could, but that's just someone else to fuck up the ride there. I think we leave them on the street personally, but you know, you paid for the Delamain, so who do you want to throw in it?
I just don't want them accidentally dying, that's all. Getting hit and accidentally dying. No, okay, we're good. Never mind. Did I said anything?
All right. You guys make your way to Beaverville. To John's Beaverville McMansion.
Can I bring the tarot deck guy with us? He's unconscious, right?
Yup.
Yeah, handcuff him and bring him with us. I'll interrogate his dumbass.
All right. And you guys feel free to drop y'all tokens on the
I
map.
technically don't have a McMansion yet. I'm just in a regular Beaverville house. You know,
Okay.
I haven't upgraded to the McMansion, but
Okay.
yeah.
Also, John, did you know that your not McMansion looks very much like a level from the hit series Hitman?
I didn't know that. Tell me all about it, because it's probably a security risk.
Send them to my blog. Specifically to the page in 2012 where I'm talking about the hit series Hitman.
Old school gaming is like this retro gaming in 2077. So I'll put you guys on the board.
All right, so as we get here, you know, I welcome everyone in my house, show them around. I assume I have a little bit of a few food spread for people that would visit and everything.
Yeah.
And I say, hey guys, you know, we got a little bit of things to plan, you know. If you want to go for Johnny Law, we can do that. Or we could go talk to Luna for an initial contract that might be a little easier. Either one. You know, Johnny Law is really connected to Mike Jones, so I'm good with taking out what we can.
Give me a minute. Let me talk to this tarot deck guy. Actually, can I borrow one of your bathrooms and a couple of sheets, please? And
You can go to the third
couple?
bathroom. Make sure you line it with the sheets from the guest room.
that's the plan. I don't want to get too much blood all over the place. Azir, can you help me out and stabilize this guy?
Yeah, will do.
The rookies follow you guys, and as they watch and learn how it's done, Kyrie is looking intently and rubbing his hands together, and not saying anything. He knows when to talk and when to shut up, and he's keeping his lips zipped to watch how you guys go about it.
Oh, Tina, Bailey, you got any questions?
And they're like, nope. They just watching the whole thing. I was like, we can't believe you can shoot like that, Belle. We thought you more of a talker and not a fighter or a shooter, but gotta say, we're impressed. You look pretty cool out there.
Thank you very much. Point number one, I look really cool. Point number two, not really that great of a shooter.
They nod their heads, and you can tell that they're keeping notes by looking at their eyes. That they're jotting it all down.
I hear that and I scream out, attitude is everything.
And then Kai says, yes, that's true. They say, what? How's it go? Substance over style. Oh, style over substance. That's it right there. And then he starts adjusting his collar tilting his bucket hat.
No.
You can tell he's learning. Awesome.
I need to head out because I'm starting to feel more sick.
It's all good, Azir. I'm glad you were able to join us midnight.
Roll for what,
Lovely.
paramedic first aid.
Thank you.
I rolled paramedic and surgery. They're already in the chat.
Awesome.
I mean for you.
Okay. Love the session. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming,
Okay,
Azir.
sure.
Have a good night.
See ya.
See you.
So I will say, in the middle of like being at the home, I was hoping Azir could give us a therapy session. Is that still possible with her
Yes.
going out? If you can roll it for her,
Yes.
like after everyone does what they want to do at the house and get it all together.
Yes.
Yeah. What do I need to roll for the interrogation?
You just click on interrogation and that's it.
Oh, where is it? Social skills.
Yes, sir.
Interrogation. Not bad.
Let's see what we got.
So that was the best therapy session I've ever had.
Damn, the near legendary.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Wait, but were we rolling for therapy? I didn't think we had that yet.
I just went ahead and clicked on it, and we can apply it. We can apply it. We can apply it after this scene. But John is getting the therapy. Belle and Trey, let me get 2 conversation checks for the therapy. Belle's understanding well, 17 on conversation. Okay. And Trey, see if you can send it home. All right. I need all 3 of you guys to give me 2d6, and that's how many that's how much humanity you'll gain. Yo. Six, okay. John got 9, Belle got 6, and then Trey got 8. And Trey, I can adjust the your humanity for you. Okay.
Can you roll 2d6 and put it on Azir's character for therapy?
Yup, I can. I sure can. Group therapy sessions. What we got? Azir gets 5.
And I changed my empathy to 4, don't I?
You'll put whatever you like, since you put got 8 on your character sheet.
Yeah, I added 8 to humanity.
Yup, you got it.
Yeah,
Then.
it should auto do your empathy then.
Yup.
Yeah, your empathy is based off your humanity score. So mine's 44, so divided by 10, it's a 4.
Yep.
I don't know why, but mine just turned into an 8.
It's no problem. I'll take care of it. I got you.
Okay.
So does this override the old therapy score that I had?
I'm pretty sure it adds to that, so it's like a grand total. I'm pretty sure the way this character sheet works. John, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think that's how it is. It's like,
Yeah, so right now I have 54 in therapy, which is a max of another total that they calculate. So put it in your therapy score. So
Add it to
gain 6, add 6 to your therapy score, and everything else should update right.
Okay. Because I was at my max, and so it didn't change at all, but I still added it to it.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know if you add it and you take a cyberware, if it actually accounts or not. It might be only once you do one, but yeah. I'm at my max now with 44, so.
Nice.
But it's not the mod section of that. So yeah, the therapy score, I think, is
Okay,
what you're
what's
asking. Yeah.
what's the mod? Like, can you get cyberware that mods your empathy?
Not in the book, but give me a cyber tech check. You might be like, maybe a cyber tech check, or even one of your fixer rolls. See if you can find something. Yeah, you're out of the blue on all of it. You don't have the slightest clue. Like out of character, you thought about it. Like obviously we just talked about, but in character, like your character is like dumbfounded. He has not the slightest idea about empathy at all. John might be able to get his hands on something.
Shut up, John. That doesn't exist.
Right. There you go. Right.
Hey, I'm a rock on cyber psychosis research and development. You don't know what I have access to.
Right.
If I've learned anything about tech, I'm sure this one doesn't exist.
Right. Awesome. Trey, how would you want to interrogate? You see, he said he wanted to take the guest sheets of their target into the bathroom. Is my assumption?
I just didn't want to drip blood all over the damn place. That's all.
Okay. How do you want to do it? It's totally flavor, because the interrogation you did a really good job of.
Okay, so I'm gonna flick out the razor fingernails that I've got, the chainsaw fingernails, on my left hand. And I'm gonna draw my pistol in my right, and I'm gonna turn the water on super freezing cold to wake him up.
All right, he wakes up
with the pistol right between his eyes, just close enough, not touching him, but
just
right where it's really, really hard to focus to see whether or not it's one barrel or two barrels that you're looking at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like right here. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That makes sense.
With my fingers resting on his neck. And I'm all like, so this is the deal. You have exactly one chance to tell me the truth. What the hell was going on with that ambush? Who put you up to that? Why did you do it?
Awesome. Now give me another interrogation check. We're going to take the one that's higher between this roll and your last one, because you earned that one after the role play. That sounds really convincing and a super scary position to be in. $21, and then last one was $22. They go, okay. It was Julia, man. It was Julia. Now the whole thing was
what is the fucking problem?
They're going to say, hey, it's not my fault. She would have killed me had I not tried to help them out with that. So the plan was that if they were to ever see the next Delamain with the Excelsior package, they would assume that you and the people in your crew would be in there. So they dropped some of the cyber psychos we got, in storage, and just dropped them on the route, and knew you guys would do something and try to take them in alive, giving us an opportunity to, blindside you guys.
How much did she pay you?
Nothing. She would kill me if I wasn't gonna do it.
She didn't pay you though. Empty your pockets.
She empties her pockets, and then she scans you her bank statement, and you see that they are negative 1,000 eddies.
Fair enough. I'm going to send you off with a message for Julia, okay? Because I get it. We all have to do what we have to do. I am going to let you go right now. You get to live. Okay? We went out of our way to make sure that you lived. Could have left you on the side of the road just to bleed out. Didn't do that. You make sure that your buddies in Deck know that this was my gesture of goodwill and the calling card to say fuck off and leave me alone.
I got it. I can do that.
Right. I let numbnuts go.
She said, "Whoo."
Unless anybody else wants. Anybody else want to crack at him?
I don't let numbnuts go because we're gonna blindfold him and take him out of the neighborhood so he doesn't know exactly which house is mine.
Fair enough.
She goes on to say, thank you, and for sparing me, Trey, I'll do you a big solid. I'm gonna start making it up to you. I got you right here. I'm gonna do a reading for you." And she shuffles her deck and she pulls out a card. And she says, "Okay, what this means, Trey, is you're in the future, you're gonna have some big decisions you're gonna have judgment on. So don't let pride and what happened in the past get in the way of you doing what you feel is right." And then she takes off on her property, and you guys think that she's not going to betray you guys.
Well, John wants her blindfolded, and we'll let her off somewhere first.
Awesome. They have no idea where John lives. They don't know that you think that they might know that they're in Beaverville, but they don't know your exact unit.
Whatever. However it goes. She's dealt with. Next problem. What do we do now?
All right. Well, we can go after Johnny Law, or go to see a new contract on Luna just for the night. You know, it's either or. Johnny Law is a pretty pressing matter, but he's probably not a very valuable matter. So, do we want to go for intel or do we want to go for money? That's the real question here.
John, you get a call as soon as you say that. You get a call.
All right, I answer it.
Yo, John, it's me, Janelle. You remember me? I was that rookie media. We first met. Remember we was covering that weather machine? That weather weapon?
Yeah, I saw you get almost struck by lightning a couple times. What's up?
Hey, you'll never believe it. I'm over here in Camden Courts, and you cannot believe who they got over here. I honestly think this could be a pretty big ticket.
Oh, I'm gonna guess it's Johnny Law then. What information do you have us where you're at, apparently, since you have a vantage point?
What'd you say, John? Can you say it again?
I said, I'm guessing it's Johnny Law. What do you have as a perspective over there, since you apparently have a vantage point?
She says, "I'll send you a feed right now. You're not gonna believe this at all." And then she starts to send you the feed of what she sees and hears. Then I'll pull it up for you guys.
Someone's running around my place over here. Just joking.
Right? He paranoid. That day he had getting ambushed, he paranoid. You look in and you see Johnny Law on a couch, and he's looked like he's rehearsing a rocker boy. And she says, he's in here making some talks with Arnold and the Schwartz, and they're trying to make a hit for, because he's trying to woo Mike, and they're working on that. And I overheard them talking, and they're going to be talking to OG Camden Soak, who is who they named these apartments after himself here soon. And the way things are going, and what I've heard is they're gonna have these songs to try to win OG Camden over and Mike. So they have a whole tenement, whole whole community projects worth of solos all under their thumb without breaking a penny. They're gonna use Arnold's big rocker boy name to smooth them over. And here's a dossier on Arnold and his background. And then she sends you guys a dossier of the rocker boy standing on a table right here, rocking his heart out.
All right. So is this Johnny Law and
Yup.
that the rocker boy?
The rocker
Okay.
boy is right here between these robots rocking out, and he's trying to
Oh.
rehearse a song, and it sounds like it's something to woo Mike. Did the handout come up for you guys?
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna read it as well. Young mad talent, angry at the world at what the court did to his parents. Now he is the only one left standing with a grudge. On who though? On everyone, of course. Raising himself, he looks like he is in his 30s, but he is only 13 years old right now. Often pissed and sloshed. Tequila at a young age will do it to you. A lot of potential, but who can cultivate it? Hates rejection, loves tequila, loves cherry soda. He could be swayed with the right people. He has no friends, only his robot buddies he builds, only known for shredding with him with no combat capacity.
Did you
Right.
say he was writing a song?
Yes.
He's a rocker boy?
Yes.
And what's Johnny Law? Is he a rocker boy too?
He's a corrupt sheriff.
Yeah, he's NCPD like you.
Oh,
Yup, he's the one that's making the NCPD look bad, and all the articles and press is all because of him. Is what the crew has been finding out through all the missions and gigs.
So I'll look at Seth and Trey and say, hey, seems like we need to make a pit stop at Camden Court.
yeah. The decision has pretty much been made for us. There's two juicy targets there that we can get info out of.
But Seth, do you know anything about this Arnold Schwarzenegger? I mean, you want to bring a cherry coke for him or anything that might help you smooth over stuff with him?
Do I?
You know that that was a damn good roll. Bell, you know that Arnold would probably look up to you because you're from the combat zone and you're known out there. You're known for being you're someone who a 13-year-old would look up to. They would want to be like Bell. So you think he might actually know of you already and would love to maybe work under you if you got Eddie's or tequila or cherry coke or something that can help sway him. But until then, he's gonna get down with some solos and work with them.
Yeah, I think if I can hook him up with some other rockers I know, he could be famous, and he's a good kid. We just need to get him out of the wrong light.
Well, I know a couple rockers that have done some promos for Rockland. We have Basshead and Viper and a couple others. I could definitely put you in contact with them, but you might want to buy a little bit of what he likes. Maybe a cherry soda or tequila. I'm not advocating contributing to the delinquency of minors, but cherry cola isn't over anything.
Absolutely, yeah. Multiple types of cherry cola. Get a 6-pack of cherry soda, all different types. Because people of this caliber, such as myself, right, love the flights. So
Right.
get a flight of different types of cherry soda here.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
What did you say, Trey?
Hey, Jazz.
Nothing. My pain meds are wearing off.
Are you about to crash,
Did you get that?
Jazz?
Did you get that? My pain medication is wearing off.
You about to crash, Jazz? Are you out of here?
No, I just
Okay.
was groaning in pain.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Jamel replies to you guys. She says, "Yeah, man, you guys are gonna have to, you guys can come up here and make a pretty penny. No telling what this rocker boy is able to bring in through stream revenue."
I'll say then, let's head it, guys. Let's go to Camden Court and see what we can't find out.
Okay, but we're not buying another $500 taxi, so just get that out of your head.
Oh man, you're not gonna front me right now? Come on.
To be fair, you did so many. They did offer the free ride too.
Oh yeah, we do have a free ride right
Dude,
now.
we taking the Uber. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that right now. No.
Right?
We are taking a 20 Eddie Uber.
Jazz, like, hold on.
20 Eddie Uber, okay.
You could use the practice with your conversation.
Well, the only problem with that is we might kill our Uber driver, but let's go. Or they could be a plant.
Well, that's fine.
Or they could be not driving the expensive armored car, which is what gave us away the last time.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. This is the first time I've had it explicitly attacked. All right, so it sounds like Bell is buying an Uber for 20 Eddies.
Oh.
Awesome. Now I need from all three of you guys a streetwise check as you guys are sizing up your driver because you guys are paranoid at this point. $13, $19. Okay, John, you're like, I don't know nothing about this guy. He's just a driver. Jazz and Bell, you guys instantly know, oh, this guy, he's one of those. He's gonna ask you guys a million questions. He said, "Hey y'all, thanks for riding in my Uber. How's your guys' day going?"
Pretty cool. Are these snacks for us?
Oh, you can have them. And they're just various like kibble bars, kibble mix, like behind the seats, and the water looks. And you can.
Do I need to wear a mask, or is that cool, or?
Hey, you're good, man. Whatever you're comfortable with. And you guys head to Camden Courts, right?
Yeah, right. And that was on you, right? Camden Court.
I mean,
Yep.
It's in the GPS of the app. Yep, 61 Camden Courts.
Oh, cool.
Okay. What you guys got to handle there? And of course, this is meanwhile as he's making his way through there.
You know,
We're gonna handle
we got a couple.
We're gonna handle a bunch of Nunya.
John, what did you say?
I was gonna just say a party, a couple booty calls over at the apartments.
He says, "Ooh, okay, okay. You gotta be careful. It's mostly solos out there, so they're gonna be quick to put a gun in your back. Have y'all ever been there before?"
Yeah, I like a big, strong woman who can take care of herself.
Hey, I haven't. I want to hear what he has to say. Like, so yeah, you got any advice for where we're going?
Yeah, man. If you already don't have an in, if it's your first time out there, I've heard they make people who know there do some pretty weird shit to get access in there.
So, like what? What kind of stuff?
Man, I'm not 100% sure. Some type of initiation they do.
It's butt stuff.
He says, "Hey, I can't confirm nor deny if that could be the case, but I just know it's got to be something. You gotta be think about it. It's a apartment known for having all solos in it, meaning all people who are hungry to take off somebody's head for some eddies, man. So these people do anything for money. So that's not totally out of the realm of possibility."
Is this butt with one or two T's?
So, hearing that from the Uber driver on internal comms, I'm gonna say, y'all should probably let me off around the corner. I have quite a few bounties on my head, and if this is a thing of solos, I might want to go in a little more stealthy than you all can approach. So I'm going to ask the Uber driver to let me off on the corner, even if they drive forward.
He says,
I'm gonna ask.
"Go ahead."
Instead of letting us off at the area. So yeah, I'll let John off, but I want to go down to the. Hold on, let me find out what the restaurant. It's not McDonald's. It is.
Fry one, the Net Runner Cafe thing.
47 Short Circuit, where they know you at.
Not that one. Just McDonald's. Just want to go to a McDonald's in the area.
He says, "I got you. That's right. That's right around the corner. I got you. I can do that. I'm not even gonna charge you extra. It's just, since you cool, Bell, I've heard of you. I got you. No charge. I can drop you off there if you need some grub."
Okay, so it'll be just a quick walk. You can drop us off there, and or at least me. I don't know what Trey wants to do.
Oh,
But-
I'm totally in love with the idea of hitting McDonald's right now.
All right, yeah, cool.
All right, you guys are making your way, and let me get a perception check from all three of you as you guys are riding through the combat zone toward Camden. Through Camden Court.
Double fumble. Come on, Trey.
Trey's gonna
You got
save it with a
this.
crit. I know it.
Not a crit, but not bad.
Bell, as you're looking at the window, you see a little hole in the windshield, and you look down. There's a hole through your shirt and a hole through your bulletproof vest, and you feel the pain go through your body. You take 1 HP, and John, you see a hole come out of the side window as well. You look down, see a hole in your suit, a hole in your armor, and you're starting to feel it too. Except for 1 out of your stopping power, John, and 6 out of HP. And I'm sorry, Bell. I meant to say 1 out of your stopping power, Bell, and 1 out of your HP. And John, 1 out of your stopping power on your body, and 6 out of your HP. Trey, you can tell that these guys shooting at you are from the Slammers gang. From Julius.
My buddies.
What'd you say?
My buddies from the prison break.
Yup. And they took some shots at you guys as you guys are rolling through the Uber. But they were silent, so the driver didn't even notice. But you guys know, it's like, what the fuck? I just got shot. But Trey, as you seen it, you're like, nah, they're not hitting me. And you're already aware of it, so you weren't hit.
Or they just...
Oh, I think I have a stomach ache.
Right.
Does it seem like, I mean, we're driving. Are we out of the danger right now?
To be technical, you're in a combat zone, so anything can happen, and you know this is an area where anything can happen. To clear that up,
What I mean is, are we out of the slammer's fire right now?
they don't notice them at all, but you notice they are 200 yards away.
That would be no. And the too far, I got the assault rifle. It's nice. I tell the driver to step on it and start dodging.
He looks. He says he keeps his speed, and he says, why? We're doing just fine."
We got two holes in the window and two people with bullets in them. Step on it and dodge.
We're doing just fine.
Give me a conversation check or persuasion check, Trey. Oh,
There you go.
Bell, how do you want to do it? Damn.
Yeah, like we're doing fine. Like I feel weird. I got this.
Right.
But we're doing fine. Like I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. We're doing great. We're doing great. We're going to McDonald's. Everything. We're gonna be fine.
And he's like, all right, I got it. Can't wait to get me I just might order me a mega meal as well. And he mashes and starts speeding, like straight speeding through the combat zone. He's weaving through traffic, and he is doing 22 miles per hour over the speed limit.
Nice.
Anyone that shot us in view still?
Nope, you don't see anybody that you guys don't see anything. And as he's high rolling, you guys notice. Actually, John, give me a perception check real quick. A human perception check. Either one, human perception check or perception check.
John, I would have did a regular, but a human wasn't worse. Right?
John, you looking in the sky, and you're looking to see if there's any more shots coming. And I'm trying to put it on screen. 400 yards away, you see the same black AV that shot you guys' Biotechnica AVD down earlier in the week. And it's starting to come at you guys. This one is...
As soon as I see it, I open a call line to Jackie.
Alright, it's open. They answer, but they don't say anything. It's silent on the other side.
Jackie, I'm getting tired of this. I really need you to stay away right now. This is not the time for another one of your tests. If we're really going to do this, I'm actually going to come after you. I've threatened it multiple times, and I feel like you just think it's an empty threat right now.
John, you're so funny. And I like your style you have been going right now. Take all your problems, boom, smack dab head on. Remember when you gave me a number between 1 through 10?
No, I don't. Remind me of the number.
3.
Yup, 3.
I was only one off.
Yep.
3 is the number I give everyone, so it's a pretty easy number to remember if someone asks me. But yeah.
Nice. She says,
you have a god complex?
Yeah, Holy Trinity, man.
Right. She says, yep, that man's got a good memory, John, and your buddy Trey has good memory too. Bravo. if you take a close look at your driver, he's got 3 presents in the side of his dome. It's another test for you, John. Let's see if you pass. And you guys notice the driver, he's slumped over with his head smack dab in the wheel, and the car is starting to go over into the bay. Does anybody want to try to jump out?
Yep.
I would like to try
I'm jumping out.
um, first aid on the driver.
Awesome. Let's see it. Let's
Is
see
there
it.
a neural? Is there a neural link?
Yes.
All right, I jack in to drive the
It's
car.
not the worst I've done.
All right. Trey, give me a athletics check first to see how quick you are in getting over there and getting it in before the car goes over to the bridge. John, you have officially jumped out to safety, unscathed. And yeah, Trey, I need to see a. Oh yeah, you got it jacked in. Now give me a drive land vehicle check and click on it twice. It's gonna be advantage. You plugged in so good, you're gonna have even better luck in regaining control of the car. It's drive land vehicle tray. I think it's under control. Land vehicle tech is like fixing them up. It's like say change your tire.
Oh.
Tire will be land vehicle tech, and then driving is gonna be under control. I want to say.
It's going to be equally crappy. Well, not equal.
Oh, good thing I was at advantage. You regain control of the car, Trey. And you guys see that this AV is now 700 yards away.
Over comms, I've got control of the car again. You want to get in here and let's get out? And let's get moving?
I'll try to jump in again. But I want to give one shot off at her AV.
All right, 700 yards away.
I know, but
Okay.
So first I'm jumping in the car, but then out the window I'll give a shot away at her AV.
All right, let's see it. I'm ready.
All right.
You're in. You are for sure in the car.
Probably didn't make. Yeah,
Nah.
I had to get over a 30. Yeah.
So you start letting off shots. And you can tell that with this loud weapon, everybody in the block heard that. And you start to notice people start coming outside. Because like, wait a minute, the sound of a Malorian? Who the fuck is out there with one of those?
I just yelled, Johnny Silverhand's in the house. Watch out for a nuke. As we drive through.
Awesome. Now, Trey, as a driver, do you want to try to lose this thing or take it head on and go towards it?
We got John and sorry.
John and Bill are in jail.
We got John and Bill in the car again.
Yep, John and Bill John and Bill and the driver are in the car. Bill is doing his best to first aid and wake up this guy, and he's still out cold.
Right. Yeah, I want to take the car into the nearest. What do you think? Nearest alley?
Uh-huh.
They'll
Tall
know the
building?
streets really well. He can maybe get you a good path.
Yup.
Yeah. Also, if we dump John, because it's not after us.
Ooh.
Bell pushes me out of the car.
Like,
Don't
poof.
push me out. Did get a good path though.
Bill, that was.
No,
Go ahead.
this bitch has pissed me off too. So, yeah, I want her done, dealt with.
Bell, you lost them. You ended up giving Trey the perfect directions, and you guys feel like you guys have lost this thing. You guys see it in the
Cool.
distance, still looking for you guys, but going a completely wrong direction.
Did you stabilize the driver?
He's out cold still.
And still out cold.
Yeah, but is he stabilized?
He's
Not at risk of
I
dying?
feel a pulse. I can feel breath. Don't
yep.
think he's gonna die.
That's correct. That's correct.
All right. Where do you want to go next? I mean, I've got control of the car. Did we go to the...
McDonald's?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Keep heading for the McDonald's.
All right. All right.
How far away are we from it? 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was like,
5.
like pretty much like around the corner.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's get where there's bright lights and lots of people.
All right.
Okay.
I'm shooting off like Yosemite Sam. No, I'm sure.
You varmints.
Right.
What was the name of the person who called, John?
You mean that John called?
Jackie.
Yeah.
The one who threatened us again.
Yeah, Jackie was in the AV.
Jackie.
All right, you guys.
I'm just trying to get all these names straight, man.
No problem, man. Totally respect it.
Jackie Edge, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
She is part of the NCPD as well, under Johnny Law, kind of working for Mike, but she told me, she doesn't like working for him, and she is more for justice. So that's why we haven't outright killed her yet, because she might come to our side if we quote-unquote pass all her tests. But this was like the 10th test at this point. So at this point, it just seems like she's trying to kill me. So, yeah.
I think she likes you.
Later
No.
on, we can take care of sending her a message from inside NCPD.
I would definitely like that, because I'm tired of the tests.
I can get my 2 back up, and she can have 3 cops up in her grill.
Maybe even just putting like a regular perp or something in an interrogation room where we all 3 walk in, like, oh, she thinks she has this stupid little bad guy in this interrogation room, and you can walk us in and be like, no, now you're dealing with us.
We definitely have ways of dealing with this. But let's finish off Mr. Law here. Or not Mr. Law. Well, yeah, Johnny Law
Yeah.
and Arnold.
All right, so we arrive at McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
And immediately order a mega meal with a large Coke.
Right. Right. All right.
And I'll front. John, you want anything?
I mean, if you're buying, I'll take a chicken nugget meal, barbecue sauce. My bodyguard talked heavily of it.
Right. A Dr. Ocean.
Okay. Okay, so you got one of those. And Bell, what about you, man?
Come on.
Give me a perception check. All 3 of you guys too. As Bell's looking at the menu going, you guys are checking the surroundings. Trey, may I please have a perception check as well from you? You guys notice it's some of the Slammers gang in there, and Trey and John, you overhear some of them talking. And you hear him say, Yeah, that bounty on Trey is crazy high. Man, just imagine if one of us to get one of those. We'll be sitting fat for sure. Hell yeah, 10,000 eddies for his head. Oh man, what would you do with your 10 grand? And they having conversation like that.
I want to immediately walk over to them and go, hey, I overheard you all saying there was a bounty on Trey. I saw him over at the St. Edge Apartments like 10 minutes ago. Like, if you're going for that bounty, you should go over there.
They gonna say, suit, look, John, we already know you banned from over there if they ever existed. That thing has been tore down. That's just a whole crack house now since it was raided by tweakers. Total bando. Abandoned housing.
Exactly, but you heard about the NCPD over there that tore it down. You know, he's over there and investigating a little bit of the evidence and why the tweakers attacked it.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage. They're like, yeah. All right, John, that's a good idea. We'll go out there, man. Thank you. You know what? When we see you next time, we'll give you a split of that 10 grand. We're gonna be rolling in dough, man. We appreciate that. And you can tell they start beelining, pulling off the lot on their way to the St. Edge Apartments.
And I'll just go up to Trey and just say, hey, some people apparently have a bounty on you for 10 grand. I think I sent them the wrong way for now, but we'll see how it goes.
10 grand on my head?
Yup.
Apparently, you're apparently worth more than me because I only put 4 grand on my head.
6.
So, what do you have going? 6, yeah?
Yeah, well, I showed you the video. I pissed off a lot of people. Dan showed up Johnny Law for being a bit corrupt with that prison break. This is bad. All right, let's get out of here. Munch these meals, get out of here, and
All right.
go hit this house.
All right. Did Bill make his decision on what he wanted to get? The cashier's like, come on.
He's like, this whole time, he's just kind of like,
right.
let's, what, so, like, talking through the drive-through window or,
Yeah.
like, cashier, if we're inside or outside, it's like, so, what happened to your dollar menu? Like everything has at least doubled in price? Like, I guess, whatever, just give me that $2 burger. That's fine.
And prices change. Inflation. That fucking burger is 10 eddies now.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, how much did I just spend?
10 eddies.
For all 3 of us?
Oh, 10 apiece. 30 eddies.
This better be like some Royale with cheese shit.
Royale with cheese.
Hey, we're not in France.
Amsterdam. Right, Amsterdam.
It's a Big Mac unless you're in France. That's when you get the McRoyale.
Oh, it's not a Big Mac, it's a quarter pounder.
right. Lay Big Mac. She says, yeah, here you go, and you guys take care. And then she slams the window shut.
All right. Let us munch our final meal, our last meal.
As he said that, I say, I got a trauma team. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm ready to head out.
Yeah, we lost our medic, so.
Hey, don't worry, guys. I know first aid a little bit.
Right.
Don't worry, I didn't burn my mouth again. I just had my mouth full.
Did you burn your mouth again?
Right.
I was about to say, after those fries. All right, let's head to Campton Court then, guys. And I'm guessing we're walking our way from the McDonald's around the corner.
All right.
It's going to be a little bit difficult to be inconspicuous with me carrying an assault rifle like this, but whatever.
Well, if we want to go sneaky because we know the solos have me, I can get one other person up with my grapple hook. Seth might be on his own if he wants to go through the front door, though. If he wants to be sneaky, I can give Seth my grapple gun, and I can walk up the wall myself, and I'll be out one more grapple gun.
Is Seth?
Arnold knows who I am, so I
Seth
got
is
business.
Bell, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Got it.
All
Okay.
right, so where do we spawn here?
You guys are able to see see the Camden Courts, this apartment projects, and the GPS says you have arrived at your destination. As a driver is still slumped in the driver's seat, and Trey is plugged in their hands free. Give me a perception check and or a streetwise check. It's like what you see, and then you testing what you know from the streets. Trey! Damn! Trey!
There you go.
39.
39. Damn.
Oh, really?
Yup. 39.
Holy crap.
You guys put your heads together and you figure that they have 4 people standing in front of their street art. And the street art looks like a mob of people with no faces standing around. And Trey and Bell, you guys know that this art represents how they're unified together and they've claimed a lot of bodies. That's what this mural stands for. They take a lot of bodies and they stick together. They kill a lot of people. And
We'll see about that.
And you squint your eyes, Trey. You notice they have one guard that looks like he works for like corpse security somehow. So you're wondering, why is there corpse security in the combat zone of all places, and in a place where it's mostly about solos being there? And you notice one of the guards out here standing is walking with more confidence than the others. Guys can all tell that you can tell by his body language that he's a leader. I'll put a green dot on him so you guys can be able to tell who I'm talking about.
And so look at the crew and say, are we going sneaky team? We going charismatic in the way? Or we going guns blazing?
And
I'm carrying a fucking assault rifle. I really doubt they're going to go with confident, happy, go lucky.
And you guys see.
It's combat zone.
And you guys see down on top of the one of the apartments is Jamel peeking down, looking in on the building.
So I'm willing to follow you guys if you all want to lead. They're probably not going to like me, but I can also go sneaky on the rooftops and see what I can get there. Between Jamel and maybe a corporate asset, I could kind of go with these rooftops as long as I'm sneaky.
All right, so you'll flank them and we'll go up front. They did a diddle right up the middle.
I think that could work.
I'm with that.
Initiative rolls, or
I'll let you you guys' destiny in y'all hands, because I'm about to say the words. Make your next move your best move, and any ideas you guys bounce back and forth to each other is not cemented until you say clearly what you want to do, what you want to roll for it, and then I'll give you the okay or not. Then you roll for it, and we take it from there. So, with that being said, you guys determine who's gonna do.
Gotcha. Where are we
first.
appearing on the map?
You guys are right here where
Yeah.
John and Bell are, right outside their line of sight. So you guys are out of their line of sight for right now.
At the top.
Yep. Let me put you on the board, Trey.
So
I mean,
the
what's
only
our
thing
cover
I
plan?
have is like I could do stealth, get on rooftops, and go from there. But if we all want to try to walk in with, Trey's reputation and Bell's reputation, you might be able to talk me past the front door. It's just whether or not you all think I need to sneak behind or separate from you all.
Well, if you can get to the rooftop of the other building, well, I'll try to do the. I'll try and talk the guard down. You know, I'm with NCPD. I'm here to see Johnny Law. Kind of deal.
But do
You know
you
what I
think
mean?
I should just be in your group, or do I hinder your group for this? That's the big thing. Because I think I
No.
kind of hinder your group for this with my corpo background and everything.
Yeah,
Especially
that's what I.
ties to Mike Jones.
You might not have heard me. I say you you use your grapple gun and sneak to the other side, to the other building,
Okay.
to the roof of the other building, like right behind that guard. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm good with sneaking.
I try and smooth talk my way through with my NCPD credentials, and if things go to hell, shoot the fucker in the back.
So should I try to go around? So I have a 30-meter grapple gun. Should I just try to sneak and grapple to here, or should I walk way around, grapple here, grapple there, grapple there, grapple there, and then try to
Do way around.
That's a lot of chances for fumbles.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of chances for fumbles.
So I want to do first aid on the guy in the cab again.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, it keeps on going slightly down. Next time I'll kill him, I think.
You're trying to do what you can with gauze and ointment, and you hear a voice, and it sounds familiar, and it says, "Hold on, let me get a stab at it. I think I can get him awake." And you see
Oh, it's
Kyrie
here.
and you see Kyrie there, and he's gonna take a wing at it.
Oh, fuck Kyrie.
And he's like, "Nope, I can't do it either." But yeah, guys, your plan sounds good, and if I do my math correctly, John, if you zip 4 times, I think that, and I've done tests. I've seen you on video. I reviewed film. You have a 69% chance of getting there, no problem.
Oh man, he said 69, so now I want to
Yep.
try it.
Yeah. He lives a snarky laugh. You got this. And worst case scenario, I just learn from your mistakes, or I try to hack in these guys' guns, at least jam them or detonate a grenade or something. I'll stay low. I'll keep you guys support from back here.
Alright, so I think I am going to go around. So, I don't know if we're on movement squares yet or whatever, but I'm going to move to, this area of the thing and then go for this rooftop first.
All right, give me a stealth check. Oh, yeah, they don't see you. You're clean.
Nice.
Do I get to that rooftop, or do I need to do a handgun check to get here?
Handgun check. You make it up there without being seen.
And then I'm going to on comms tell Kyrie to stay with Bell and Trey, and act like he's not part of Rockland or another corpo, because he probably doesn't have all the other corpo stuff that everyone else had.
He says, "All right, all right." He says, "Can do, can do."
I
And you
think
could
that's my
tell.
movement for now. Yeah.
And Bell and Trey, you guys watch Kai as he stands and watches in amazement at John sneaking around there and using his grapple gun to get out there. And you see in his eyes that he's taking notes of everything that's going on.
Look at Peter Parker go over there.
He says, "Yeah, Spider-Man's good, but it's all about Astro Lord. He's the best superhero if we're ever talking about anything superhero related." See, in the first issue of Astro Lord, and he keeps going on and going on, quipping about comic books
Kyrie,
at this point.
Kyrie. Try not to nerd out in the middle of a gunfight.
He says, "All right, I got it. I can't help myself when superheroes or Astro Lord comes up. I just do that. I'm sorry. I won't say anything else. I'm gonna run through some firewalls and I'm gonna make this real smooth for you guys."
Right on. However, if you run into a 13-year-old kid, he might want to have a conversation with you too. So,
Got it.
Or
You
a
talk
14-year-old kid that likes cherry soda. Yeah.
right. He
Oh
goes,
yeah, we picked up a cherry soda at the McDonald's.
right, right. He goes on to say, "Are you talking about Arnold? Hopefully, me and him could get along. I hope so because if you guys or any of us get off on the wrong foot, he's one menace with his gravity guitar. I tell you that." All right, and who wants to go next? John has successfully gotten up to the roof, and you guys are witnessing in the cut out of line of sight. John sneaking by and starting his way amongst the rooftops of the Camden Courts apartments.
I'm just chilling until he gets over there.
All right. Bill, are you chilling too?
first aid again then.
You're finally able to get this driver awake, and he's like, "Huh? Where am I?" And I'm behind the wheel. And then you see him touch his body, touch his face, touch his head, pat himself down. "I'm alive? Hey y'all, last thing I checked, we were talking, and next thing you know, we're here." And he sniffs. "You guys got mega meals?"
Yeah, snuck you some fries. Here you go.
"Appreciate it." And he begins munching. And then he looks out the window and he says, "Wait a minute, all right, you guys are in Camden Court, so you guys need to get out now before they start shooting. All right, out you go, out you go."
We'll catch you on the flip side.
What'd you say, Trey?
It's not before they started shooting. That happened a little while ago.
He goes, "Oh, man. I just dozed off, man. When you do jobs like this and you're driving all the time." Oh, he lets out a yawn. Oh, you get tired with all these hours, man. Making 180 between 180 an hour or 280s an hour with tips is, boy, it's tiring work. But y'all be easy and watch out for some of the initiations they might do.
I'm gonna drop him a 50 for his trouble of getting shot. He'll be really surprised when he looks in the mirror next.
He takes the money. He's like, 50 for me? Bless you, bless you. And what is your name, sir?
My name is Trey. Trey Lagusto.
He said, "Keep it between us."
Yeah.
"Trey, nice to meet you. My name is Chessex. Hold on.
Like the dice.
Like the dice." And he says, "You guys take care now, when stay up. And again, Know where your morals are. These guys will definitely test them with their initiations. And then he drives off through the combat zone.
Okay, John, you're in position.
I mean, I'm on a rooftop. I think you all can start making your way there. I'll keep doing what I do.
I'm going to try and sweet talk my way in, and if that goes to hell, like I said, shoot him in the back.
All right, let's see it. You, for my guys, is the one to just walk up, give me a wardrobe and style check because that would definitely affect the way you are perceived. Oh, 22? It's a
Good
damn
one,
good
Bell.
roll.
Come on, Trey, you got it.
Oh, 19. You guys walk looking dangerous. And Kyrie stays back. He knows he's not that cool, but he's analyzed. He's like, wow. And he's still jotting notes down as you guys are approaching. And as you're walking up, the guard that looks like a leader, he says, hold up. What up, Bell? How's it going? And he raised his fist for a fist bump for you, Bell.
Fist bump.
What are you doing here, man? With Trey
Me
of all
personally?
people. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Me personally, looking for Arnold. You know Arnold? Loves cherry Coke. Have a flight of different types of cherry Coke. Looking to maybe do some business. Introduce him to my buddy Viper. Fabulous rocker boy. Even if he has gotten me in a little bit of trouble every once in a while. Hey, you know the lifestyle.
Hey, know it too well. I'll be more than happy to help you out, but you got Trey with you. Trey, you still a cop, man, or are you doing the freelance thing, man? You know we got, regulations and such over here in this territory, man. You see the mural, we're tight knit.
Wait, what was the last part?
He was asking you if you was with NCPD or you freelance because they know that in Camden, of course, they're a tight knit group, and they are not afraid to break the law to get their way.
I'm with Trey's side right now.
Can you say it again?
Part of Trey's side is Bell.
What'd you say?
I'm with Trey's side right now, and part of that side is with Bell here. We're buddies. We go way back, all the way to this afternoon.
Yeah, this afternoon. And let me tell you what an afternoon it was. We had quite a bit of fun in a hospital. We worked on our conversation. Then we. Oh, by the way, this is just a side note. Do you know anything about giving babies shots with black with gold glitter? And I asked that Theo.
He goes on to say, I've heard a few rumors, but I'm trying to stay optimistic in this fucked up place. You always got to look at the little light there is when it's always darkness in Night City. You know the whole routine.
I do. If you could share that rumor, I would be grateful because you know how like I like pulling on threads. I just want to get this figured out too.
Yeah. So, Bell, I take it you're trying to find Arnold. I can help you out with that. And Trey, you just you come with Bell. You two are buddies, right?
I'm just here to chill, and like I said, Bell and I have been having a wonderful afternoon together. We're just here to see Arnold, see if we can get a deal. We got media lined up. We got websites and blogs, and other rockers to maybe do duets with. So
He says,
sorry
okay.
for coming so. Go ahead.
No, you got it. You got it. That's all he was gonna say. What was you saying, Jazz? Continue, because that's gonna affect what he was about to say.
Sorry for coming unannounced.
Hey, no problem, no problem. We can get you in. We can get you in. We just gotta a few little formalities that we need to do, and you guys are able to get a pass to be able to, visit, mingle, and get a guest pass and be able to mingle with the other tenants and the other solos in the facilities and such.
Well, let's hear it.
All right, all right. Follow me real quick, and then after you guys are proving yourselves here, we'll be more than happy to let you in. You guys will be able to get a lifetime pass.
No, how about let's hear it, then we go with it.
Oh, have you not heard about the initiation?
Yeah. What is it? Then we'll come.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You gotta be able to commit to it and then finish the biz, and then you're all good to be able to have access over here in Camden Courts, boss. Nothing too far out of your line, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you've done this countless times over anyways, Trey. Hell, maybe even you too, Bell.
As long as it doesn't go against core values of being a human being.
Oh, it's gonna be no
Well
problem.
said.
There's gonna be no problem. All right, guys, follow me. We're gonna head down west a few blocks. Then I'm gonna bring some more security with me too, just in case somebody tries to come after us. You know how that goes. Just some extra protection is always good, but it's just around
Absolutely.
the corner here. Is Trey following them down a few blocks as well in the public open?
Yeah.
All right. He leads you guys to where it looks kind of like a dump with different storage containers spread out. And he says, I'm super honored to be able to have you two badasses of all people interested in joining the Camden Courts, and whether you know it or not, inadvertently giving us a better reputation over here. We appreciate it. And then after this, other solos, any solos here in the association with us, they'll be able to give you discounts in case you guys need jobs and such. Fucking cool, right?
It sounds like a great deal. Let's get to it.
Awesome. Follow me. And he says, "Hey, you guys see these two right here?" And then he points to two women who are bound up, and they have black eyes and they're bloodied. But you can tell for a fact they're edge runners. You can tell they're not just innocent civilians. You can tell that these guys have been through some shit by the insignias and the style that they have on. Again, they are not, I repeat, they are not average civilians. They could be assassins. Give me wardrobe and style checks as you look at them up and down, trying to see what role or what jobs they have. Oh, Trey. Bill, you can tell that that one looks like a net runner, and then the other one looks like a nomad. Trey, you just see two people tied up. And then the man goes on to say, I'm so rude I didn't introduce myself, guys. My name's Rowdy, and you can call me the manager of Camden Courts. And initiation, it's simple. Just kill these two as violent as you can. We're gonna record it, and you guys will have into the Camden Courts for life.
Right on. Thanks for saying these two and leaving it up to my malicious compliance as I pull out my handgun and shoot this guy in the head.
All right, let's see it. Just enough. Just enough. You point at her, and then you turn and blow this guy's brains all over this cargo container here.
I turn to Rowdy. I'm like, so Rowdy, hey guys, they're part of the two, right?
He looks at you and says, "You bastard, we trusted you." Now, does Bell want to shoot again?
No, I look at Rowdy. I'm like, dude, you said these two. These are the only two guys that came with us.
And he says, "No, fool, I'm talking about these laying right here." And then he points to them right before the picking. And they're tied, and as they're laid up, tied up, their eyebrows up, they're like, "Oh shit, maybe we can make something happen."
Well, Rowdy, why didn't you be more specific? All
Right.
right.
What's the challenge in shooting at two people who are all tied up?
Right?
You know our rep. We don't shoot tied up people. We shoot people with the other guns running around trying to shoot us. Do you have a gun?
I mean, of course I got a gun, but these guys are traitors, and initiation is every person has to take out one traitor, and then they're in.
Oh, what'd they do?
Oh, what they do? They dropped our name into some corpses. What they did, and we don't fuck with corpse at all in the least bit. We don't have any corpse on our property at all.
So have you, like, I don't know, like these guys right here, like, there's no way to get them on our side? Like, are they in it for money? Are they in it for glory? Like, what's their MO here?
Knowing them, they're probably greedy bastards. I didn't do too much talking. We like to do more shooting around here.
I mean, you can see that I could probably fit in. Sorry about that.
He said it right. And I'm gonna jump back toward Camden Courts with John traversing through the rooftops.
And so my main goal, as I look with my grapple gun, I can make it to here, and then here, and then here with 3 grapple guns. So I'll do it in whatever order I need to do. I'm stealthing the whole way.
All right, give me one stealth check, and we're gonna stick with that one, and then one handgun check, and we're gonna stick with that one. All right, you get over there, zip, 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 no problem.
All right. And I'm going to approach Jamail. Just say, "Hey, what are you doing here? You know, your firewall hasn't been doing me too well, but I know you're a great net runner, especially after working for WorldSat."
Hold on, that's Jamal. Jamal is WorldSat.
Oh, this is a different person?
Yup, Jamel is independent media. Independent media.
The other night.
Yup, from the other night.
Oh, I thought that was Janelle.
It's close. Or it could be.
Okay.
It could be. It could be the N and the M. Let me see.
Yeah, Janelle is Shell Shock's apprentice.
Yep, that's her. That's her. That is her.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say, why do I keep running into you in difficult situations? You know, I get that the media needs to be here, but so far you look like you've been over your head and I've had to save your ass a couple times. You got any intel on what you've been seeing around here?
Oh, intel? Boy, I could spill so many beans on these guys right now. But I'm
not worried about all the beans. You can keep that for your story. Where's Arnold?
He's in here, still trying to make that love ballad for Johnny Law about Mike Jones.
So she points like to this building, like he's in this building.
Yup, she points like she does like this. She's like points like in here, like in here.
All right. Do I see an entrance from the roof to this building or anything?
You see that they're like those stairs that are like on the outside. They're being like New York when people can climb these to get to their roof. But you see a window, the same window she's like bent over, peeking into to give y'all that feed from earlier.
All right. So you all are what alley are they in right now? What like is it this alley? Is it like
It's blocks over.
Yup, it's just like I got the arrow like the next block over.
All right. All right. I'm gonna do something risky.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna like walk down the wall towards the window that she pointed at. And I'm gonna
Okay.
try to like drop kick through the window into the middle of their party.
Give me a style check.
Of course. It had to be that.
It had to. Okay. Okay. So you walk in. All right. And John, you don't mind putting your token on the board for me?
Yeah, where do you want me to put it?
Anywhere, just so I can pick it up. There we go. You walk in. They turn and notice you. And then you slip and you fall prone, taking 12 damage.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Falling through a window?
Falling on your back. Falling on your
Fumbling
back.
through a window.
Fumbling.
That just gets me to seriously wounded, by the way.
Uh-oh.
So, as I take that 12 damage, I'm going to kind of dust myself off. I'm going to look up at the Rockers, Johnny Law, and everyone and go, hey man, Corpo Scum, right? We can never make a good entrance. And then take a black lace myself to negate that seriously wounded.
Okay, hold on. I got to give you your critical injury. When you fell through, you fell on a table with a vase on it, and you got glass stuck in you, and you have the foreign object critical injury.
Yeah. So again, I stand up and I'm just like, "Oh fuck, man! No Corpo Scum ever makes a good entrance."
Right.
But I know you all know how good drugs are. I take my black lace. Let's do a resist torture drugs check.
Give me an evasion check first.
Oh, okay.
A second. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. As you reach up to do it, these Johnny Law, he quickly pulls a gun out of his holster and then tries to shoot the hypo out of your hand, but it's too late. As you dodge out the way, and you get the benefits of it for sure. And
just beat the DC to not be addicted.
You barely beat the DV to keep yourself from getting addicted. And now
I'll just told me why he was 17 and he rolled it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I just look at Arnold Schwarzenegger and say, "Hey, my friends outside have some cherry Coke for you." I look at Johnny Law and say, "Hey, we have some things to talk about." And I guess in my turn.
Give me a conversation or a persuasion check.
Ooh, or persuasion. It'll probably be persuasion. Yep. Let me scroll up here. I have 4 luck if I need to.
Let's see. Let's see the 4 luck.
You can have it all.
Arnold says, "Is it just one kind, or is it flights? Is it a variety?" This gunk
Nah,
thinks. Go ahead.
Bell got you a whole flight of it, you know? You can't be just tied down with one type. You gotta experience it all.
That's what Johnny here is supposed to know better. He's supposed to know better than that. I appreciate that, man. And then he takes his robots out of the apartment with him. Now it's just you, Johnny Law, and his bodyguard.
I guess if internal comms, I can tell them what happened. I'll let them know what just happened. And to look out for Arnold wherever they are.
Awesome. And then we're gonna rotate it back to our guys on the block west of the Camden Courts. And then gonna say, "Okay, Bill, you got point blank range. Kill one of them
Right.
already."
So you have any other?
I
We
like
don't.
trying people first ish, like learning a little bit more. I like information. At least in the case of ladies, because sorry about your dude. However, Trey, would you like mind like, trying to jack into this netrunner here and collecting information on what exactly they did? Rowdy, these types of people can actually be assets when they're not dead. So I'd like to try that route first, if that is all right.
I can jack directly into one of them.
They're a net runner, so they have that's the thing about having the Neuralink. Somebody else could plug in and have a chance of prying information out of them. Yes.
Did not know that, so I will do so and use my interrogation skill.
All right.
Yes?
See. Yes.
Nope. Uh, just looking for interrogation.
Or
Or,
social.
Yep, under social.
right?
Only know that because I have my social tab out.
Oh, come on. Fuck's sake.
Dang. Trey, you try to find some information on here, and you can tell that they have a net security, like viruses and stuff, and they intentionally move them out of the way because they want to talk to you. But you end up pressing some of the wrong buttons and making a few mishaps, and you end up accidentally running into the defenses and zapping yourself for 7 HP. So you hurt yourself on accident while jacking in. But the information you were able to get is that there's a bounty on these two's head. And that Rowdy likes to use newcomers on the block to do his dirty work assigned to him by OG Camden. So Riley's basically trying to get you guys initiation to help him out with some dirty work. He doesn't want to do it on his own. But he's like, hey, I can get new people in to do it, and then I can give the trade them exclusive rights to get in.
How about we just not kill them?
Right.
So I'm taking the top one is the netrunner and the bottom one's the nomad, right?
That's correct.
I want to go up to the Nomad and like in her face and like surreptitiously like do like surreptitiously. That's not the wrong word. Concealing like a little wink from everyone else, but like just doing a little wink, and then take my pistol out and do like, "Who does number 2 work for?" And like pretend like I'm doing like a pistol hit in the head, whatever that is. Talking about.
Give me an acting check because you're trying to sell it as if you're really going all the way, and you better tell me where they are. Oh, they're selling it.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. And they say, hey. And they're acting and they're going along with it too. And Ryder's like, there we go. That's how you do it. You guys are better at this than I thought. And he's just standing there watching. And he begins to go at ease a little bit with his hands off his gun.
Now shoot him in the head. No.
Him?
You know
Not
it's
the
gonna have to
Nomad,
happen.
the other one. Yeah.
You know it's gonna have to happen, right?
What is?
Shooting him in the head.
Yeah. So, can I do like a?
Wait, can we go to initiative now? Could we go to initiative now? Because I'm gonna lean down. I'm leaning down to get the Neuralink in. I'm gonna draw my pistol and pop the SMG while I'm concealed behind her and get ready to blow his head off.
All right.
And during the same phrasing, I would like to try and pick the Nomad up and like throw them like I'm being aggressive and throw them in the direction that Rowdy would be, so that she would and at the same time like cutting her binds and stuff like that.
So you want to throw her and that will cut her binds?
At the same time, like as I'm grabbing her, like cutting her binds, like I'm gonna toss her, and then just like essentially helping her up at the same time and like moving her in a fashion so that, and passing her my combat knife at the same time so that she can like maybe take a stab at Rowdy.
That's a lot at once. Let me get
Yeah.
Bill, let me get
one fluid movement.
Right. Bill, let me get your initiative. Click on your character token and then initiative to get in the turn order. And then Trey, click on /touch your character so you see blue lines around them. And then click on initiative on your character sheet, and then that'll get you in the turn order. You gotta make sure you hold on, let me check on something too.
Yeah, Trey was on tablet, which had a problem with the initiative roll.
Hold on, I think.
But they both got 17s.
Ooh, I got it.
Trey, try touching your character on the board. Let me know if you can. There it is. There it is. And we're gonna have Bell going first. He was quick enough on the trigger to get his initiative. So Bell, what was the first thing that he was trying to do? You said cut the binds?
Yeah, so like getting my combat knife out and then like cutting the binds.
All right. She has handcuffs on, which are 10 HP on there.
Oof.
So if you do 10 damage, those things are broken, and they got both their hands.
I can't do more than that. So maybe it would just be like a getting my knife out. I would notice that getting my knife out and then like and down like I'm gonna like stab or pick her up or something like that. Oh, leg cuffs too. Oh man, this is just completely bound. Like
Yup.
Hands behind the back.
Yeah, just pull out that pistol and shoot.
Shoot Rowdy.
Yeah.
Not the Nomad. If Rowdy's that one, then yeah.
Rowdy is this one.
Rowdy is this one. Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot Rowdy.
Aim shot or just general mass?
General mass.
All right, let's see.
His aim shot is
-8.
okay. -8. Well,
That hits. Is he gonna shoot a second time? He's still standing.
oh yeah.
That one hits as well. You aim your gun. Boom, boom. And
I
and
drop my combat knife, hopefully in the vicinity of Nomad, so she can hopefully get it.
All right. Trey, as you're Neuralinked and you've gotten the information and you witness Bell start shooting out Rowdy and blood starts splashing on the cargo containers, how is Trey going to react?
Does Rowdy look like he's down for the count or just out?
You can tell he can still take a licking. That this is not his first time getting shot before.
Oh, but it's going to be his first time getting shot by me and last.
All right. Are you doing an aim shot or aim in general mass? Is the question.
Hold on, I'm trying to control my character first. Oh,
You gotta click off the measuring tool you're on and go up to the cursor.
yeah, got it.
Awesome.
Notice how I strategically placed myself so that the other goon behind him is also in the line of fire.
Nice.
What we got?
I pop my SMG out and unload full auto.
All right, and which one do you want to target? I understand that you're trying to get both of them. Oh, you're trying to just get both of them, trying to get what you can?
If I hit the other one, great. That's fine. Bonus. But that's not really what I'm thinking. I'm thinking any bullets that I miss with are going to be going whizzing by him, and he's probably going to want to like not be there anymore and take cover.
That makes perfect sense. That's true. That makes perfect sense. Okay, you just want to do suppressive or hit because
I want to shoot Rowdy and I want to shoot Rowdy.
Okay.
And see if I can get some suppressive fire on the other one.
Okay, because suppressive fire.
Yeah,
because suppressive fire is just an auto fire check. And if you were to beat the same DV, if you would have said I want to do suppressive fire, and you would have got a 17, and they're within that range, they would literally have to move. Like they will be forced to move. So you can be able to do suppressive fire, and if you roll good enough, they are literally forced to have to move as soon as they can. That's a deep cut in the rules right there. I didn't know that till a while doing, but that's how the suppressive fire works. So do you want to use this as suppressive fire roll? Because I think this could still hit. Because let's see, 10 meters. It would definitely hit for 5 damage. All right, you aim down, and it starts.
Let's do suppressive fire with this one.
Okay. He ends up jumping up here on top of the cargo container. And then this one moves to cover over here. And then you're running low on time. This is gonna be the last roll for our session tonight. John, you are faced off with Johnny Law and their bodyguard. Give me a D10.
All right.
And then I'll give you a D10 too. It's gonna be a straight up open face off.
Oh, okay.
And John, what reputation that you have would you like to use to add to your role?
Reputation I would like to add to my role. Let me scroll down to this. I will use Rockland Augmenix is my highest one. But assuming, you're not going to let me use that one, because that's a 4, I would use the Edge Priest Followers / the Riot Cops, which is a 2. But I would use Rockland if I can for a 4.
All right. As you guys are looking into each other's souls, you're looking at him like, dude, I'm part of Rockland. My name's been spreading all over the place. I'm next to take over, and your close buddy, your secret lover, is the next peg I'm gonna knock down to move up in this corp and be one of the best executives Rockland has ever seen. And he's looking back at you, and you can see in his eyes, he's like, you know who I am. You know how crooked I am. I do whatever it takes. Especially for Mike. And as
I'll just look at him and say, just like that sex doll that drained your account the other day, right? And give him a wink.
You see him clench his teeth as you have beaten him in the face-off, meaning he's going to have -2 to all actions towards you until they best you at something. That in.
I think it's time for John and Johnny Law to get into a rap battle.
Right. Like they think they're gonna fight, they're gonna just start breakdancing. Alright, and guys, I'll consider that a cliffhanger stopping point for tonight, y'all. And this is a good session. I'll say all of you guys earn 1 stat point to add and 5 skill points to add to their characters.
And we can get stats up to 10 with that stat point, right?
That's correct.
Alright, so I'm putting 1 stat point in cool to get me to 10 there.
Me too.
Wait, what points did we earn?
1 stat point, which is like reflex or dex or cool, and then 5 skill points, like athletics, stealth, etc.
Gotcha.
Left.
I'll figure that out later.
I can be able to help you with that too, so that's gonna be no problemo at all. And Belle, I'll say after this one and then the last one, you are eligible. Your character is gonna get a rank up in Fixer, because that whole acting bit to turn the tides on these guys was freaking epic and deep, and that was really cool. That was coming together. And John, I can say, since you already know you're, close to wrapping up your arc, you're getting closer to it. Once something special happens, I'm pretty sure you know what that certain special thing is. You will be able to get that rank up, and then you'll be at 10 then, correct?
No, I'm at 8 right now.
Okay. 2 things special, and then you'll be able to get to 10. You probably know what those 2 things could be.
Yeah, killing Mike Jones is one of them, but I don't know the other one necessarily unless it's getting those Rockland drones back. But yeah.
Awesome. All right, y'all.